How you been, Chief? How you been? All things good and rosy?
Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Lovely. I like it. I like it very much. Okay, so, well, when you're ready, we'll crack on.
Excellent.
I've got to bring up what I've been watching. It's mainly been the raid and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm trying to actually look now. Actually, the only couple I can really talk about is Android Cop, Ride Along.
Oh, you see Ride Along, is any good? Much of a muchness.
Yeah, average.
Yeah.
It wasn't as funny as I was hoping. I mean, I think they got the action bit down.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, not that the action's any great shakes, but, you know, I mean, Beverly Hills Cop is still better than it.
Yeah.
But it was okay.
Good.
We'll talk about it on the show. Android Cop I've seen, Ride Along I've seen, and Yellow Hair and the Fortress of Gold.
What the fuck's that?
It's kind of like a female Indiana Jones rip-off from the 80s.
Oh, okay.
I was hoping for tits, I didn't get any.
I didn't get a tits. I'm very disappointed. It's a 1 star.
I'm very angry.
It's how Barry Norman really talks. I'm very angry. No tits, no bush.
I start off with 5 stars. If I don't get tits, it loses 4. If I don't get bush, it loses another 1. You'd be surprised how many movies are no stars at all.
Star Wars shouldn't even been fucking made.
No tits, no bush, not even an arse. Chewbacca looks like one enormous bush, but that doesn't really count.
Doesn't count, it makes noises like...
Which is odd, because so did my wife's vagina.
This is Scott Adkins, and you're listening to Dr. Action and the Kick-Ass Kid commentaries.
2 years ago in 2012, a crack duo, one martial arts expert and surprisingly good mimic, the other a weapons specialist and professionally bearded, were sent to separate recording stations thousands of miles apart to do an 80s and 90s action commentary podcast for a crime they happily committed. Something James Spader told them about that involved an industrial drum of coconut butter hand lotion and a common household whisk. These men promptly created a passion-filled wave of action adoration that swept throughout the internet underground. Today, still wanted by Steven Seagal for making one too many jokes about his expanding gut and knitted hair, they survive as podcasters of fortune. If you love action, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you should be listening to Dr. Action and the Kick-Ass Kid commentaries. This podcast, people, explodes.
Hello, and welcome to Dr. Action in the Kick-Ass Kid Commentary Podcast. I am Dr. Action.
And I am the Kick-Ass Kid. And Jean-Claude Van Damme demands that we're on absolutely every film set when he's making a film. He keeps us in a little sack and calls us his puppies.
I liked being on the set of Hard Target.
I did, because I'm often hard, and I use it as a target.
Well, there you go then.
For my attention.
Oh.
And why not?
And why not?
And why not? When I watch a film, I demand there be bush. And why not? I can't remember.
89, Barry Norman. I went to see Cinema de Paradis. I have to say, while a lot of critics liked it, because there is undoubtedly a lot of subtitles and it's French and it is set in a cinema, I didn't see one pair of pink perky nipples. 1 star.
No stars. Anyway, yes, I'm doing well, sir, and how are you?
I'm very well. I'm all good.
Excellent. And, well, what a mixed bag of a week it's been. Shall we handle the serious stuff up front and talk about the very, very sad loss of Mr. Bobbers Hoskins, who passed away yesterday?
Awful news.
It's awful news. I mean, you know, I have forever called Statham the modern day Hoskins when he does his serious stuff, when he does his redemption and stuff. And it's because Hoskins, although never did... Well, he was in the Jet Li movie, wasn't he?
I watched that last week.
Unleashed. I actually really like that movie. I think Jet Li's really sweet in it. And
everybody acts really well. It's a fantastic film. Highly recommend it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. And but although he never really did like an out-and-out action movie in terms of him being the action guy, he always had that brooding and that intensity and that strength and everything like that. And although there's not a lot of action in it, The Long Good Friday is just... Well, it's second to... I mean, in terms of gangster... not even just British gangster films, in terms of gangster films full stop, it's in the top 10. It's an incredible film. Just an incredible film.
I re-listened to your chat with Mo today in honour and I listened to your After Movie Diner about Long Good Friday and Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
And a great episode, but it's so sad. And I watched Mona Lisa last night because I think that is my favourite performance from Bob Hoskins. Because I said, we were on After Movie Diner group yesterday.
Yeah.
Talking about Bob Hoskins dying and how sad it is. And so I think Robert Hoffman says about Statham doing a remake of Mona Lisa. And I says, well... Hummingbird's kind of a companion.
It is. It is, really.
I see it as, and I love Mona Lisa. I think it's a great film.
I don't think they need to remake it. I think Redemption is already... It's already that, which is what I was so drawn to it for, because it had that vibe without... without directly ripping it off or copying it, but it's the same kind of story about a sort of down on his luck kind of guy trying to make his life better in a short period of time kind of thing, and trying to sort it out for someone else as well.
Yeah, it's just such a good film, and nobody says "fuck" better than Bob Hoskins.
Fuck, yeah.
It's great when he's. I think you played it. You did play it on the diner, but I was watching it last night, and the bit that I think is really great is when Robbie Coltrane and he says, "She's a lady of substance." And Robbie Coltrane goes, "I thought you said she was the tart." A big black tall tart. He goes, "Yeah, but she's not a fucking lady." It's so good. He just says fuck brilliantly.
No,
fuck.
It's a great... I mean, those two films are... They're phenomenal. I mean, they're just fantastic films, hands down. And then, of course, you've got... just bravado performances and things like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which is tremendous. And John, my friend John Wallace, he posted his Iago, which I wasn't even aware he had done, but just terrific performance in that as well. And of course, Pennies from Heaven, which again had a lot of his exuberance and a lot of his sort of love for life and stuff. So although maybe people don't think of him as an action icon, I did want to just say our piece to him now, because he's a damn fine chap, and it's sad he's gone. It's
very sad. He's just an icon of cinema, especially British cinema, and it's a very, very sad loss.
Him and Kane were the 70s and 80s geezers of British cinema, you know what I mean? They took over from your Burtons and your O'Tooles and your Oliver Reeds and stuff. And although obviously Burton and Oliver Reed and those lot continue making stuff, Kane and Terence Stamp and Bob Hoskins, people like that, they were the next wave, you know what I mean? And they were just superb, all of them. Whenever Kane and Hoskins, I mean, I can only imagine how devastated Kane is right now. So because they were good, they were lifelong friends, and obviously they'd done quite a few things together and stuff. So anyway.
Yeah. He plays a great part in Mona Lisa, does Michael Caine.
Oh, Caine in Mona Lisa is fantastic.
I just want you to know that I know that, George.
He's understated menace, isn't he? Because he's never like out threatening until the very end. But except the bit where he's like, "What do you mean pictures?" And he's like, "I mean pictures, filthy fucking like he just really
kinky." It's like kinky.
And they dress him perfect. He's got that right like Del Boy wax like short jacket on and stuff. Like he looks like a right plonker.
He looks like a porn baron.
He does. Well, I mean, that's what it's all about, and it's about when, everything was getting more, for some people, affluent in the 80s, but yet London was getting more sort of seedy and shitty, and, especially like with the rise of video, like video stores with porn on them just cropped up everywhere, you know what I mean? Mm. But yeah, no, I mean, anyone listening who only knows sort of Bob Hoskins from sort of their childhood films like Roger Rabbit and Hook and stuff, I would urge you to definitely watch Mona Lisa and Long Good Friday.
Oh yeah, I'm going to watch Long Good Friday this weekend.
As they're just, I mean, if it's one of those things where although he had a great career and he made lots of great films, to have starred in two classics like that is
yeah, and it's a perfect double bill.
Yeah, it is. It's a great double bill.
I like to think that the Long Good Friday, when he gets taken off at the end, they send him to jail.
Yeah.
6 years later, he comes out as George.
Yeah. That would work. And it's got that wonderful mix of sort of there's no need to have any humour in it, but there is a lot of humour in it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's such a good script. You just don't get scripts like that where you've got really intense parts, really seedy parts, really dark parts, and then this kind of odd, humour amongst thieves kind of thing that's just really charming and lovely. You know what I mean? Between him and Robbie. I mean, the scenes with him and Robbie Coltrane are some of my favourite scenes ever filmed. There's so much fun, you know what I mean? You get the same kind of kick out of watching them banter back and forth about bullshit as you do watching With Nell and I or whatever. It's the same kind of stuff,
Well, I think if the developer sort of said, right, we're going to do a sequel where it's just Bob Hoskins and Robbie Coltrane going off on another adventure doing something, you'd be like, yeah, I'd watch that.
Yeah, sure, of course. And of course, Kathy Tyson is fantastic in it as well.
Yeah, you never really hear of her now, do you?
She's been on a few TV things. She was on a few TV things and stuff.
Yeah, she's playing a prostitute again.
Well,
podcast. And you just watch it, look at her and go, I think hooker.
Yeah. Which is such a shame, really. But she is great in the movie. I mean, really great. Good. And that scene where she's hitting him, oh, Christ, I don't even know how he did it.
He's actually getting whipped across the face.
Yeah, he's actually getting beaten. You couldn't fake it. There's no way you could fake it. I mean, unless the whip is made of paper or something. But I mean, I don't know how you would fake it. He's really getting smacked across the face and shoulder by that thing.
Yeah, and the thing is, you hear about in the paper, people saying about him. I get the feeling that he was a genuinely well-loved guy, and everybody thought the world of him.
Oh yeah, I mean, you only have to read that article his daughter wrote, and it completely rings true. And some of the comments from other people coming out. In fact, I was quite impressed yesterday. The outpouring from everywhere. It wasn't just a few people saying, oh, British icon and blah, 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 blah. It was, it trended on Twitter for the whole day. It was trending on Facebook for the whole day. People were posting everything from, like I say, Shakespeare to Roger Rabbit and everything in between. Even John Leguizamo or however, I don't know how to pronounce his name. John
Muppet.
Yeah, John Leguizamo, whatever his name is, even he posted a kind of sweet picture, actually, of him and Bob playing, obviously, Mario and Luigi. And in the one movie that always seemingly gets brought up by Americans as a negative in Bob Hoskins' career. But it was kind of sweet that he posted a picture of them kind of high-fiving each other, which was nice. And then there was that devastating cartoon that person had done of Roger Rabbit holding his hat saying goodbye Eddie. I was just like, oh man, because there is so we like about Roger Rabbit, and it was like a big dopey cartoon and stuff. There is a real genuine
I love that film.
Yeah, there's a genuine connection between him and Roger Rabbit, which is ridiculous when Roger Rabbit is just a cartoon. And clearly it's like Bob doing all the work there, and obviously the animators and the Charles Fleischer doing the voice. But there's a real... Like, when I saw that cartoon yesterday, I don't mind. I squirted out a few man tears, I have to say. I was like, oh, Jesus. You know what I mean? I was so crushed yesterday. It was devastating.
No, it wasn't a good day yesterday. It was very upsetting.
A fallen British knight is what a shame. Anyway, let's go on, sir. Let's go on. Anything else going on in the news?
Anything else going on in the news? Let me have a think.
I mean, there's a new fucking Expendables 3 picture every fucking day. I can't escape it. I'm like, just stop telling me about the film. I just want to go in clean.
I want one trailer that's good.
Yeah, which we haven't had yet.
Which we haven't had. And then I don't want to see any pictures. I just want to go in, fresh as a daisy, and just watch it.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to just go and watch a film.
Yeah, well, that's what we were talking about. Jamie and I were talking about on the Phantasm episode that we recorded the other night. The Phantasm 5. Nobody even fucking knew it was being made. And then up comes the trailer. Bosh, there's your trailer. When the movie's released, then you'll see the movie. End of story.
Yeah, I think that's brilliant. I've done that. I think Gary talked about that with Kyle on the Cinema Beef episode.
Yeah, old school. It's perfect doing it that way. I think just get up.
Do you remember when you used to rent a video to see a trailer?
Yeah, exactly. Or they would just run like a 10-second TV ad or something. But mostly it would be, on a VHS you'd see the trailer. And sometimes you would rent a VHS like months after the movie had come out. And you'd be like, oh, wait a minute, that film came out? And then you'd have to go look for it and find it. Or even better, when you were renting videos in the 90s, but they were videos from the 80s, and you saw some mad old trailer for some old film that you didn't even know existed.
Yeah.
And there was no internet.
When's that out? It's already out. Brilliant.
And then you'd have to hunt it down. There was no internet, so you couldn't
I'll just pop on Amazon and order that.
I'll have a look on YouTube, see if someone has uploaded it. There was none of that. God, we sound old, don't we?
So really, I want to say, you used to have to stick around to watch the end of movies, games and videos to watch a trailer.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember that show?
Yeah.
Movies, games and video.
See, I used to prefer Vids. That was my movie review show that I used to watch. Vids.
I can't remember that.
Oh, it was a couple of guys on a council estate in, I don't know where they were, but it was like one of those...
that rings a bell, actually.
It was like Channel 4 edgy programming. And
so there were probably there was probably one from Manchester and one from Liverpool.
No, it was one...
Hey, I've seen a great fucking video. It's called Phantasm 2.
It's not. It was one guy from seemingly the south and another guy from Wales.
Oh, very edgy.
And it's...
Bringing two worlds together.
The only bit that I remember... I think they're all on YouTube now, weirdly enough, but I think that there was a bit where... I don't know what movie he was talking about, but I remember the Welsh guy who was very kind of in your face. I remember him going, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I just remember him saying that, like getting really excited.
What was it? Did he do the voiceover for Fireman Sam as well? Sam!
Oh, hello, Sam. And what are you, a fireman? Oh, beautiful, excellent, wonderful.
Why do you live in this village then, Sam? I like to touch children, and here I get away with it.
No one's around. So that was fantastic. So check Vids out. Vids with a Z.
A Z. I wasn't implying that all Welsh people touch children, by the way.
He was. He fucking hates the Welsh.
I actually love Wales.
Oh, I love Wales, me.
I love going down there.
Oh, cheese and toast for every meal.
Yes. I love it when the sun comes out. Oh, it's a marvellous time of year. It's called February 12th.
He also likes to fuck sheep.
Yeah.
That's the other reason he loves Wales. It's all good. I don't know what we've had the first people have seen the first footage from Mad Max, and finally
Chris has just posted, hasn't he, on the
Fury Road.
That'd be great if Max Kotansky was Welsh. And yeah. Give me the gasoline. I'm not going to give you any gasoline. You've not earned it, I'm afraid.
Now, why don't you take those bloody piercings out and get a proper job?
You look like something from a fucking Italian film.
Wouldn't it be great, though, because I just did the B-Movie Bargain Bin episode 6 coming out this Saturday. That will be May 3rd.
May the 3rd be with...
Wrong. But fuck Star Wars in its J.J. Abrams shaped face. Although there was something really funny. J.J. Abrams posted that picture of the cast read through, and someone actually wrote by it was like, seriously though, why the fuck is Peter Mayhew there? Like, is he going to be looking at the script and going, yeah, I can't do Wookiee noises, but.
Yeah, I suppose Kenny Baker weren't there as well. Little Kenny Baker.
Is he going to be getting back in the tin can for this one as well?
I fucking hope so. Honestly, he's like, how old is he now? Is he about 80? He'll be like, I don't really want to do it. Get inside that fucking tin can. Go on, make it move.
I can't breathe in there. Yeah, I know. That's what we like about it. We like to pull you out at the end of a long day, sweaty like a cum rag.
Yeah. Then we wipe our cocks on you, don't we, Kenny? Yeah, I wish you wouldn't talk about it.
I wish you wouldn't do that. I just recently, we restarted the B-Movie Bargain Bin and we did Warriors of the Wasteland. And we were talking about all the Italian rip-offs of Mad Max that came out and how much fun they all were. Because there was like a whole bunch. There was like 15 of them. And how like a lot of the Italian movies these days, they're kind of dried up. I mean, unless they're doing sort of your art house ones, so like your Dario Argento. There's really no one else like kind of banging out movies in the like there was in the heyday.
There's quite a few really good Italian filmmakers, wasn't there?
Well, there was Fulci and Cosi and Castiglieri and a whole bunch of them that were like banging out these great movies. Wouldn't it be awesome if when Mad Max Fury Road came out that it reignited the Italian B-movie genre?
Oh, could you imagine?
Oh, wouldn't it be great? And they just all started banging out new B-movies with like people wearing ridiculous shoulder pads and having crazy hair.
Yeah, and all the American actors are not doing so well now.
Yeah.
Go over to Italy. So who's sort of fallen out of favour a bit? It'd be like at this big June buggy coming down the road, and there'd be like a punk on the back of it going, get him! And then you cut to the car and it'd be like, he's not going to catch me.
Steven Seagal on the dune buggy. He's already got the ridiculous futuristic hair. I got the widow's peak and the ponytail, Johnny.
It's so futuristic it hurts.
Just put me in a silver spangly collarless jacket and I'm your man. You can just see him riding the June buggy. They're like, I don't understand. It went so much quicker when we tried it out with the other actors. Were the other actors normal height and weight? Yeah, they were. Well, that'll be it then.
You twats! Look at it. He's got a bunch of extras behind trying to push it. Hurry up! I'm in a high-speed pursuit.
He's got all the grips and all the Best Boys and stuff. All the Teamsters heaving the back of the...
Even Jeff Capes is trying to pull it, going, I can't shift it.
So, quickly, I'm in a high-speed pursuit. I gotta get to the next Wendy's. I gotta fill up on some burgers and chicken. Yeah. Sit in a paddling pool with my friend Putin. Yeah, that would be amazing. Dudikoff could do it as well. Like, I would love to... And I'm being serious. I would love to see Dudikoff in, like, an Italian revamp Mad Max ripoff. That'd be amazing.
I'd like to see Dudikoff in Expendables 4.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was Ritter who started up the conversation on Facebook the other day, and he was like, would you like to see these people in Expendables 4? Would you like to see these people? Ultimately, my feeling is one every year, and I'd like to see everybody at some point who is from the 80s and 90s be like, that's what I want. I don't want any young people in it anymore. I don't want any young people. I could handle probably one person a year to sort of give them a push. Right, but at the end of the day... Sylvester Stallone wanted to do, but not pass it on to them. But at the end of the day, they have their movies, they're young. Let them go off and do their own movies. The whole reason about The Expendables is that it's the one successful franchise. Yeah, we wait and see if Terminator and the Conan reboots that Arnie do, whether they're successful, because nothing else he's done has been successful, sadly. So we'll wait and see if they're successful. And obviously we've got Creed coming up, which Stallone will have a cameo in as Rocky, and we'll see if that's successful. And we wonder if he ever gets Rambo 5. But ultimately, the only franchise that we've got for those 80s and 90s guys are the Expendables. So stop filling it up with fucking Lutz and Ortiz and people, because if they really want to be movie stars, let them go have their own movies. You know what I mean? Carano's done it. She's gone and had her own career.
She
So
go off and do it the odd fucking way, like Stallone had to do. He didn't bank on anybody else. He went and wrote his own fucking screenplay to become huge and did Rocky.
Yeah, I mean, my feeling is anyone from the 80s and 90s, anybody at all, really, any action star and any kind of borderline dramatic hard guy. Because, like, on the interviews with Grudge Match, they were even trying to get, like, De Niro in it. And De Niro said he might show up.
Where's Carl Weathers in the Expendables films?
Right. No. I mean, the list is fucking endless, who you have in it. And I don't really care if they're a cameo or they're a main part of the group or they're a villain or whatever. You know, there's talk about... The latest rumour is that Chan is definitely in the fourth one, and Hulk Hogan and Seagal have signed up as villains. That's the latest rumour about Part 4. Now, I can't imagine a more ludicrous pairing, certainly when we're talking hair and facial hair, than Hulk Hogan and Seagal. And if it doesn't happen, I'm going to be sorely disappointed, because that is amazing.
So, obviously, number 4 is going to be out-and-out comedy.
But that's... see, I don't mind that either. I just anyone can be in it. Do you know what I mean? Anyone can be.
I agree with that. But look at what Mel Gibson's done for the for Expendables 3. He's bulked up like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
he looks huge. His arms look just the same size as Stallone's.
Yeah, it's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be. And also, what I like about the Stallone Gibson matchup is that neither of them are like martial artists. Neither of them are like.
No, it's going to be
fisticuffs and brawling. Hopefully, you know, my although it works with the whole like small man's got to overcome the big guy. Having like Van Damme and Austin and people like that, they were too. You know, Austin's a wrestler, so he has a certain discipline, and Van Damme is a martial artist, so he has a certain discipline. And while they were awesome fights, it's not quite what Stallone should be doing, you know what I mean? It should be like a proper fisticuffs brawl, Rocky-esque fight, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But I mean, it's just going to be good that, you know, like, and then you got Jean-Claude Van Damme in the second one, he's beefed up for the role, and all that. And then for the fourth one, if it's right, they're going to walk into a room, and Seagal's going to be there with his hands in front of his belly, and Hulk Hogan going, "Hey, I thought you was here, brother." And Statham's just going to go, "Are you taking the fucking piss or what? Seriously?"
Can you imagine? Seagal going, "I'm not really fat. I put a cushion on. I covered it up with a cushion. Nobody can tell the difference. If I wear black, I look positively thin." I mean, the funny thing is
oh my God, it's Jason Statham.
How'd you get in such good shape, brother, when all we live off is Wendy's? The funny thing about Seagal, though, is he was never buff. Like, even when he was thin, he looked like an orangutan who'd just been knocked out of a crate. He never, like, he was never buff. He was never, like, Mr. Muscles.
No, he was never on the front cover of, like, Muscle Weekly, was he?
No.
I still want to mess with him, but, I mean, like, sort of...
Oh, his martial art clearly doesn't require him moving, except for his hands and his arms, which have always been very quick.
His legs are basically to stand on.
To support the weight. But no, even if you look at his early ones above the law and stuff, he's not, you know, his upper arms are not big and muscly or anything.
Huh.
So it would be actually odd to see him kind of muscled up.
Yeah, could you imagine having to wax him down and grease him up for his photo shoots?
No, I mean, he's never been, so I don't... What I'm saying is...
He's done really well to actually being called an action legend when you see some of them who work over the fucking top to keep in such pristine condition.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Stallone. There doesn't look like there's an ounce of fucking fat on the bloke.
Mm.
He's got penis veins in his stomach. And he looks great.
Yeah.
And it's like this mental attitude that I've got to keep in shape because I'm an action star.
Yeah.
Same.
Seagal, it was all about, his whole thing was the realism of the martial art. That's all he gave a shit about.
Yeah, which I'm sure he could still kick the shit out of me.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, he could get that. And that's what I'm saying is, like, as long as you set it up so that Hulk was the heavy and Seagal was like the martial artist, and it really took, because I don't know that Stallone could like run at Seagal with all his force and really take him down. You would probably need 2 or 3 of the Expendables to kind of, because he's like Godzilla, he's like a T-Rex, just like standing there with his little flappy arms. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't be surprised if in the 4th one, Dolph Lundgren's got more of a role. And it's him against Seagal and Sylvester Stallone against Hogan.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be awesome. And
because you've also got the fact that Seagal sort of, not badmouthed Dolph Lundgren, but basically said that, yeah, he's a nice guy, but he's not like me. I'm a world record eater. I mean martial arts.
Yeah, I mean, Seagal said that about everybody. I mean, to say that Michael J. White and Jean-Claude Van Damme are not martial artists is fucking ludicrous. Yeah, I mean, yes, he's an ass. But no, I want to see everyone in part 4. Would you? Okay, if Chan is in part 4, do you want Lee versus Chan, which we've actually seen before, or do you want Statham versus Chan?
Statham versus Chan. Bring something new and give Statham a chance to shine.
Yeah, I think Statham's role is going to be diminished each movie. I really do. I hate to say that, but I really do.
But the good thing is, it's just a case of Statham's still trudging ahead, and still he's got a lot of films in the pipeline. Oh
yeah, no, I'm sure. When I think, the reason I think I like X1 the most is because of the Statham Stallone thing. I really do.
Yeah.
And the fact that everybody gets their moment. I just feel like 2 didn't do that as well.
No, I still love 2.
Oh, yeah, of course. No, but like I say, I don't even care if part 3 is bad. I want one every fucking year just to see those guys on the big screen. Rothrock has to be in one, Greer has to be in one, fucking Linda Hamilton can be in one, fucking whoever you want. Just keep going.
If Expendables 3 is only half as good as Expendables 2, it will still be better than fucking Star Wars.
Yeah, it will. Fact. We've figured that out, and it's actually legal fact.
Yeah.
It's I am looking forward to it, but I'm also cautious, and I like being cautious because I'm hoping that it surprises me.
Yes, I think it is going to be surprising.
Yeah,
I do think it'll be surprising. I think there's they need to stop with the trailers. The last one had the fucking Fast and Furious text, which drove me insane. It just looked like a Fast and Furious film with the font and everything. I just want one trailer. One fucking trailer. That's it.
Yeah.
In you some more Mad Max talk, more Mad Max. It got some more Mad Max talk, more Mad Max, yeah.
Oh, I am excited for Mad Max because we'll get to do a Mad Max episode on the diner, won't we? I'm sure.
Will. Oh, we will. Oh, we definitely will. Hopefully by then I have a job and I'm able to afford the spanking Blu-ray set. And then I can sit at home naked except for a mad metal headdress. And
that's how I watch
leather straps and beat myself silly.
I watch it with a metal helmet on and 2 cockatoos nibbling on my nipples.
Yeah, I actually watch it dressed not unlike Tina Turner in part 3. And
that'd be awesome if you went to see Mad Max Fury Road and people go, "Are you going cosplaying?" Yeah, it'll turn up as Mad Max. And you turn up just like Tina Turner.
I just stride down the centre aisle of the cinema. We don't need another hero.
You just walk in there. Yeah. 1 ticket to see Mad Max Fury Road. Okay. Who runs by town?
We don't need to turn away. Yeah, I could do that. That'd be good.
Yeah.
And so, yes, do we have any other news? I don't think we have any other news. So what about your week in action, Doc?
Mona Lisa already said about Unleashed. I've already said about...
Mona Lisa, and her name you.
What's he on?
Oh, you're just not the lady with the mystic smile. Do you smile it to another Mona Lisa? Sorry.
And I'm going to see Brick Mansions tomorrow night.
He's bricking it. Brick Mansions. I don't know how I feel about this. I want to see it, but I want to see the sequel to the original first.
I'm just...
It's Paul Walker, isn't it?
It's Paul Walker, so I've got to go and see it. I really like District 13. I don't know. Obviously, I'm going in with... Because obviously Paul Walker's not with us anymore. So I want to enjoy it. I want it to be good. If he was still with us, I don't know if I'd be so hot on seeing it, because it's a remake of a film I really like. District B13. But I'm going in with an open mind. And open thighs. That's what I'm going in. Yeah. I'm going to walk in like that with my thighs open and say... Have a banana. I'm going to go in with open thighs and go up to the lad who takes my ticket and go, pleasure me. Put it in the slot, young man. Put it in the slot. Lovely. So yeah, you've got to report back, sir. You've got to write up a review for the website. I shall write up a review for the film. Bricking it. Lovely. I will go see it when I have any money to go to the movies, which I don't right now. I've got to now stop going to the theatre altogether. So I've got to rely on home movies and stuff. But last bit of business then, I guess, before I do my week in action. Go over to After Movie Diner and listen to our raid coverage, which we just put out yesterday, which is awesome. And it has Dr. Action on there, and we talk about Morento and the raid, and the raid too. We talk about all three films, which is bloody marvellous. And then also... we do it all in Indonesian. We do, completely. And then I've done a voiceover for the whole show. I do Dr. Action's voice and my voice over the top of us originally talking Indonesian. It just took me forever. That's why the episode was late by 3 days. But it's an art piece. Oh, it is. It is, yeah. And we both did it painted mauve and standing in the same position as Leonardo's David. So if that doesn't get a fucking Best Podcast of the Year award... Yeah. Come on, Webbies, what are you doing? I'm sure it'll go to the Nerdist again or somebody. Hi, we're famous and we do a podcast. It's not very interesting, but we're famous and therefore we've got famous people on the podcast. Oh, isn't it great? And I'm a bit of a little weaselly tit in a corduroy jacket that needs to have his fucking face smacked about a bit. But I'm kind of famous and now I get to talk to famous people. Oh, isn't it wonderful? Not had Fred Williamson on the show, though. No, they haven't. No, we have. We've had Cynthia Rothrock on the show. We've had William Sadler and Darren Shalavi. Brian Tyler. Hey, and while we're talking about famous people who had on the show, well done to Richard Pearce. Yes, I wanted to mention that. Oh, fuck, that was the other bit of news. Yes, fucking Richard Pearce's movie getting a release. Well, tell everyone. Doc. It's getting a release. It is, but through Lionsgate, no less. Yeah, he's done well. He's got, the DVD cover looks fucking brilliant. I've not managed to find the trailer. I posted it on my Twitter feed because I asked him, is this the score for the movie? Because in which case it kicks all sorts of ass. If it's the same score, they've gone for an Expendables-like sounding B-movie score. So it's proper, like, big... And pleasant to listen to. Like, the score is really good and kick ass, and it seems to accompany the scenes really good. And yeah, Roberts is in it. Eric Roberts and Olivier Gruner. Yes. I'm looking forward to that. We've not been asked to do a commentary for the DVD. We've not. I'm disappointed about that. But Richard does want to write Dr. Action, the Kick-Ass Kid, the movie. He'll co-write it with you, of course, and the prequel before the movie Diner.
And he says, and of course, Buddha Bukowski, who's our friend Ken Lamplugh, he has to have a cameo as well.
Oh, yes.
He wants to do an Expendables of action nerds. So instead of Expendables of actual action stars, it's Expendables of action nerds. But no, Richard Pearce, well the fuck done. We can't believe it. That's awesome. You must come back on the show. And why don't we have him on the show when we do like our favourite Gruner movie or something? And have Pearce on the show to talk Gruner with us or something. Or just do a Gruner retrospective or something and have him on the show.
We'll get Nemesis done. Get Nemesis, a commentary for Nemesis.
I like that.
Let's see about getting Gruner for an interview for the show. And Richard as well. Why don't we try and get them both on?
Yeah, I think that'd be good. I'd like that. But, yeah, I mean, Richard said...
and Joan Collins.
Thanks very much. And Joan Collins. But Richard said... Because I said, hey, man, is this the real soundtrack on the film being used for the trailer? If so, it kicks major ass. And he said, I believe so, but don't quote me. Haven't seen the final cut as of yet. But I agree the guy who did the music rocked. And I said, with your script, that music, Gruner and Roberts, how can it fail? And Lionsgate, that's awesome. So happy for you, sir. And he said, thanks, dude. Means a lot. You guys have been huge supporters, and I truly appreciate it. Keep kicking ass.
Very nice. And also, Jesus Christ, just a minute. Well done to Jason Hewlett.
Yes. Yes, of course. Our brother from another podcasting mother, Mr. Hewlett, from Film Reviews from the Basement, which you should all be listening to. Yeah, it's incredible. He's doing The Shadowing, is it called?
Yeah. And
it's sort of an action horror movie type thing?
Yeah, getting directed by John Fallon, is it?
Yeah, John Fallon's doing the directing. Yeah. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. Why are Rothrock and Don the Dragon Wilson doing a Karate Kid ripoff like 20 years after it was even relevant or cool? Because it's called The Martial Arts Kid.
But is it?
Yeah, have you not seen it?
I've seen rumblings about it, but I've not sort of...
Yeah, Don the Dragon Wilson and Cynthia Rothrock will essentially cameo in a movie that they're producing called The Martial Arts Kid. And I'll say one thing, the martial arts won't be anything like the martial arts that's busted forth by the kid in The Last Dragon. That's for sure.
Yeah. The only way that film's going to survive and be any good is if you've got to get a really mature actor to play the kid. Don't go for a kid from like a little stage school.
Dinklage.
I was thinking Dinklage, but I've already mentioned him on the show.
Right.
You get Kenny Baker for that shit.
Nice.
You get Kenny Baker as a 12-year-old.
Let's go 8. Let's go 8-year-old.
Let's go with 8-year-old.
A little blonde bowler haircut wig and a lunchbox. Now you're talking.
Yeah. I want this to be Kenny Baker's breakthrough role.
Yeah.
Now.
It could be like Benjamin Button.
And I want his friend, and this is how you get the money coming in, and you've already mentioned him, get Dinklage in as his best friend. Comic relief,
Yeah, and Warwick Davis is the villain.
Yeah. Oh, you've got to get Warwick Davis. I'll fucking kick your ass. And that would be great. Right? And you keep him in his shoes from Leprechaun with the little buckles on. And he could be called the Buckle Belt Kid. And he takes on Kenny Baker. And... his staff, right, where they're only short in there, so it's a rolling pin. I think that'd work.
That'd be amazing. Just occasionally comes to Cynthia Rothrock and Don the Dragon Wilson. What do you think of it, Don? Oh, I love it. Then it just cuts back.
Yeah, I'd probably put him for that film. I'd chip in for that.
Give a few dollars.
I want him to go to the Weinsteins, and the Weinsteins going, have you got Kenny Baker for the role of the martial arts kid yet? Kenny Baker.
I heard these two guys talking about it on a podcast. Sounded to me like cinematic gold.
Sounds like they know their stuff.
Get them here. I want them here in Hollywood.
Yeah. Is Dinklage on board? Dinklage is on board. It's a
Miramax movie. Dinklage will happily be on board.
He's quit Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Because he wants to star in this masterpiece.
He does.
Yeah. He'd be in it. Dinklage would be in it. It's the comic relief. Sort of going up, going, oh, we're going to enter a tournament, but we're both kids.
We're both children.
Get him to dress up as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as well.
I think it'd be awesome.
Oh, I think we've struck gold.
But that's what they're doing. They're doing the martial arts kid.
Oh, well, it keeps them busy. I prefer it if you got down the Dragon Wilson, Cynthia Rothrock, get Dudikoff involved, get somebody like Red Brown involved, get Lance Henriksen in as the bad guy, and make it a reality. You're going to get more money for it, and it's what action fans want to see. And there's people on our timelines that we come across that would definitely chip in for that.
Yeah. The only problem is something like the martial arts kid, although I'm really glad Cynthia's working again, I am really glad. I don't give it... Like, I sadly don't care about that film. Like, I'm not...
I don't want to see a kids' film.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I've never been a huge fan of tournament films anyway, as a rule.
No.
They're okay. Like, there's some really good. Well, like, the reason why I kind of prefer The Quest is because at least there's other stuff going on. It's not just a tournament film. Bloodsport is obviously good and decent, but I mean, I find tournament films getting a little bit just repetitive. You know what I mean? There's only so much you can do in a ring.
There's so many made during like the late 80s.
Yeah.
And, well, I blame Karate Kid.
Yeah.
In a way, although no, I suppose really.
But they just rebooted Karate Kid, and it was a flop. And that had Jackie Chan and Will Smith's kid in it.
Yeah, that Will Smith's kid's a little shit, though, isn't it?
No, I know, but it had like...
Should have had Dinklage.
It should have had... should have had Kenny Baker. Little blonde wig, some stick-on freckles, and a little lunchbox. Oh, I'm going to school today.
Yeah, get him on a bell, get him on a bike with a basket. I keep getting bullied.
It'd be great. And then, yeah. I think that's fantastic. Yeah, I would suggest that strongly. But I just don't know why they're doing that, because I feel like if you're going to try and get money together for a movie, why not? You know, if Stallone isn't calling, why not get Speakman, Dudikoff, Blanks?
Why not try and get somebody like Steven? If Steven Scole's not signed on for Expendables 4, get him involved.
Yeah, or
try.
Yeah. Film it all in Russia.
Get fucking Danny Trejo involved. Give him a sandwich.
Trejo show up. No problem. I'm surprised Trejo isn't in Richard Pierce's movie. He'll probably be in the next one. He's probably
lurking in the background somewhere.
Yeah. It's my pal Eric Roberts here. I have got to compete with him.
Danny, why are you dressed as Machete?
That's how I really dress. That's how I really dress. That's how I always dress. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I have no problem with Trejo being in and everything. I think Trejo should be in everything.
I like Trejo. He can be in everything for me.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I actually want to see that Tombstone movie you did.
Love Actually would have been a better film.
Look, Love Actually would be so much better if it had Eric Roberts, Danny Trejo, and Peter Dinklage in it. Peter Dinklage is the guy who stands up at the beginning and plays the trombone.
I'd have Liam Neeson still in it, but his kid.
His kid's kidnapped.
No.
And he's like, I have a particular set of skills.
Yeah, I nearly perfected the Liam Neeson impression the other week because I let my daughter watch the Taken films.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And she loved them, right?
She loved them. She absolutely loved them. She's a Neeson fan now.
Of course she is. I hope you see. What's the movie on the plane?
Non-stop. Yeah, she went to see that with me.
Oh, I love that movie. Thought it was good. I just like the fact that there was no build up to it. The moment Neeson thought there was a problem, he was smashing goons against airport trolleys and stuff.
As soon as his phone went, he got up and went,
Who do I have to beat up?
there's a problem on the plane. Problem on the plane? There's a problem on the plane. I want to get the first terrorist looking motherfucker. Bring him to me, and I'm going to punch him in the fucking throat. Then I'm going to punch him in the ribs, and then I'm going to break his leg. Nobody's really phoned you, have they, Liam? No. You just like punching people in the throat, don't you? A little bit. I think I have a problem.
Hello, my name's Liam Neeson. I'm here at Action Stars Anonymous.
That'd be awesome.
I keep going up to people and punching them in the ribs.
I keep punching people in the fucking ribs.
I was on a costume drama. I was just doing a few days as a father of a stately home, and I went up to all three women playing my daughters, punched them in the ribs. I think I've got a problem.
And somebody stands up and goes, "Thank you for shit. That was very brave."
Well, very brave.
Very brave of you, Liam. Anybody like to say anything?
One of them's still in traction.
My name's Jason. And, just the other day, I woke up and I thought somebody had injected me with a Bangkok cocktail. I was running around the streets and I accidentally, well, I say accidentally, it wasn't an accident at all. I punched an OAP right in her twat, and I stole all of her cocaine. It wasn't cocaine, it was talcum powder. I snorted it. I ran for another 2 blocks. And then
It wasn't cocaine. It wasn't cocaine. It was Kit Kats.
I love a Kit Kat. I love to have a fucking break, and I love to have a fucking Kit Kat. Fucking love them.
Well done, Jason. Well done. We're all very pleased. That must have taken a lot of guts to get up and stand and say that.
Anybody else? I fucked the maid.
I can't stop it. Everywhere I go, you see a maid, I'm inside her within seconds. I don't even wait for permission.
well, this is not Maids Anonymous, Ronnie.
This is Action Stars Anonymous. I'm an action star too.
We're going to have to do a podcast of Action Stars Anonymous now.
There we are. Yeah. Hello, I'm Christopher Walken. I'm not a traditional action star, but I've done my fair share of gun toting, and I have to say, I went into a bakery the other day. I love the smell of bread in the morning. It's beautiful. I was completely naked, except I had a rubber chicken stuck out of my ass. I go everywhere with a rubber chicken sticking out of my ass. I love it. It gives me a warm, cozy feeling. Anyway, I pulled a gun from my thigh, which is why I always keep one taped with duct tape like a crazy man. And I shot 17 people. I thought I was back in Nam. I thought I was McBain. I thought they were terrorists coming at me with buns and pastries. I couldn't stop myself. I killed 17 people, and I ate a fucking donut. I left.
Thank you, Christopher. Anybody else? That sounded like a lovely donut. Where was that shot?
Have the police shown up yet? Can I take all the donuts before they show up? Stephen stands up before even saying anything. Someone goes, "Stephen, this is not Overeaters Anonymous." No, that's not why I'm here. I'm here because I went to get my car fixed the other day, and a guy looked at me funny, and I slappy-handed him about the face, and I kicked him with my twatty little kick in the balls, and then another guy came at me, and I was like, "Are you one of them Obama supporters?" And I broke his arm with my flappy hands, and then I ate his face. I'm scared now.
Is he going to come after me?
I sat down and I suddenly realised that I need to get a new hair weave.
Thank you, Steve. Anybody else? Quit your whining, Stephen. I'm Clint Eastwood for 85 years. I've never once put a weave in my fucking hair.
I went up to someone the other day and I asked him, "Do you feel lucky?" He's like, "I'm just delivering your mail." And I said, yeah, but do you feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? And then I shot it, and I forgot I hadn't already fired any bullets, so it was fully loaded, and I took his face clean off.
I thought the gun was unloaded. I unclipped it in his ass. I blew his fucking head all over the goddamn pavement.
It would take his head clean off, and
No.
it did.
What do you, punk?
I love that film.
Hello, I'm Michael Dudikoff. I've not actually been in many action films lately, but I still sit out of the window, and I hope one day someone comes calling again. Yeah, dude, this is not Sad Bastards Anonymous. Have you hit anyone, kicked anyone, or headbutted anyone recently? Oh, no, I'm very lovely and peace-loving. Yeah, get out.
We only want to hear about mental people.
Hey,
Hello.
I'm Charles Bronson, back from the beyond the grave. I heard one of my wife got killed, so I went and killed somebody. It wasn't the right man, but I don't give a fuck.
I believe that every man is a rapist at heart, so I kill every man I meet. Just in
Smells
case,
like liver.
just in case he ever gets near my wife. And then I eat his chicken. That's not a euphemism. I actually eat his chicken.
Chicken means cock in Charles Bronson.
I love me some chicken. Are you cooking chicken? I like chicken.
I love that bit in Death Wish when we've not even seen what fucking film we're doing, but I love that bit.
Doesn't matter. That's not what this show's about. The show's about you and me hanging out and just talking drivel.
Of course it is.
And it's great.
I love that bit in Death Wish where his son-in-law comes round and he goes, I was going to cook liver and spaghetti. How do you like your liver cooked? And his son-in-law goes, I don't know, Daddy. He goes, I'll cook it rare. Who eats liver?
Yeah. In fact, I won't cook it. I'll just rip it straight out of the animal and eat it in front of you.
When I say animal, I mean the thug that I just killed. I ripped his liver out. We're going to eat him with spaghetti.
When I say animal, I mean you.
I have a bloodlust, don't you know.
And then I'm going to throw your carcass out of the window. And, hello, I'm Gary Daniels. And the other day I went into a place. I round out kicked someone in the face, took his face off, and then I was very confused, and I went into another room and I took a shit on somebody, and then I went into another room and I broke their face with my elbow. It was fine, except it was a daycare centre and the parents weren't best pleased.
Can I look at somebody's back?
I want a back. I went in there because the nurse had a terrific back.
I love a back.
She was wearing a see-through nurse's uniform. Quite arousing.
Quite arousing.
Yeah, so coming soon, the sitcom Action Stars Anonymous. That would actually be a really good web series if you could convince people to do that, I think. If they were all fair game.
Yeah, I think they'd all do it.
We have quite a roster of really bad action star impressions now. I'm quite happy with that.
We have. And some not action stars impressions.
Yeah. Did you see that, by the way, that someone had written on our iTunes? We got an iTunes review. Did you want me to tell you all about it? We got a negative iTunes review.
Did we?
Yeah, do you want me to read it out? It's great. You'll love it.
Go on then.
Right. This is from Zacher, spelled Zacuh. Zacher. And he writes, terrible impressions. Come on, guys. Right? That's his title. And then he says, just talk about action films like AOBG Podcast does. I've no idea what AOBG Podcast is. So I don't know. But he says, just talk about action films like they do. There is no need to do stupid impressions of other actors. All of your humour falls flat. Literally, your show should be called Bad Impressions, and that's it. I had to fast forward through parts of an episode because I was embarrassed at listening to your terrible Christopher Walken impressions. The episode was so bad, I'm deleting it from my feed and hope to never listen to you guys again.
Aww.
Yeah,
mate.
It's great, right? It's really nice. What I like about this, right, is he says, terrible impressions, come on, guys, right? Which is a way of sort of saying, come on, do that. And then he says what we should be doing. We should be talking about action films, blah, 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 right? That's completely misunderstanding the nature of the show. But anyway, so he's saying, come on, do this. I'd really like it if you did this. Then he says, I'm deleting you from my feed. So why does he really give a shit what we do? Then he says, I hope to never listen to you guys. I hope to never listen to you guys again. What does he mean he hopes? Just don't listen to us again. Like, I don't understand. I hope to never find you in the bowels of iTunes, click deliberately on your podcast, download you again and add you to my feed. I hope that never happens. I might have a mental lapse and I might just do it, like on a whim, and suddenly get all confused with myself and find myself listening to you again. I hope that doesn't happen. Also, if you're deleting us from the feed, why write the review?
I'd like to apologise because I know that you spent fuck all buying the show.
Yeah.
You've spent fuck all downloading the show.
Mm-hmm.
You write a review. It's fine. If somebody don't like the show, that's fine.
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't give a fuck if you don't like the show.
No.
I just think it's really hysterical that they've gone out of their way
to write it down. Yeah.
To write it down after they've literally spent fuck all doing it.
What's really funny is the one right below it from Hedberg release, which was from March 2nd of this year, writes, these guys will definitely increase how much you enjoy your classic action flicks. Great Seagal impressions, wonderful Cobra and Eraser commentaries. Give this show a listen. So he likes the impressions.
Well, see, the thing is, I don't think we've ever come out and said, oh, we're wicked, we're great at impressions.
No, the whole point of the show is that we do bad impressions that makes ourselves like... The whole point of it is that it's not meant to be like, oh, it's exactly audio accurate impression. It's meant to be, here's a fun impression, and here's jokes made about that actor, and we're going to give that actor's voice a little bit of a go. So I personally think your Statham impression is second to none. I think your Statham impression is the best impression I've heard of him. And I'm not even kidding.
Well, Jason Ritter said that as well.
But what's funny is he talks about Christopher Walken impression. So what he's talking about is me, basically. I mean, you sometimes do Walken, but he's talking about me. I think it's hilarious because he's deleted us from his feed, but he's written this review. And I don't understand the mentality there. If I don't like something, I just... whatever, delete it. And I've said before about the whole Reddit thing as well. I don't understand the downvoting. You don't like it, just walk away. I don't...
I started listening to a new podcast today.
Oh yeah? What are you listening to now, Chief?
I'm not going to say what it was. I started listening to a podcast. I didn't like it, so I deleted it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say what it was.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to say what it was because somebody's put the time and effort into making it.
Yeah.
And all fair play to them. And that's great, and I'm sure some people absolutely fucking love it. But for me, it wasn't for me.
It wasn't for you, sir. It wasn't for you. And sometimes you have to look at something, you have to say...
I mean, and I'm not going to go on iTunes and post a review. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to send Mo a message.
I'm not going to go on iTunes and post a review. I'm going to spend quite a lot of money finding out where they live, hunting them down. I'm going to shit through the letterbox. I'm not, posting a review. That's so last year, really.
No, I'm joking, of course. I fucking love Mo Porn.
Yes.
Charlie Sheen spoke to Charlie Sheen, didn't he?
He spoke to Charlie Sheen last night while I was out. I wasn't listening to their show. I was out buying bread and water and ramen noodles. So, yes, why don't you tell everybody what we're doing this week, sir?
I can't remember now.
No, I know. I like to call it the African-American West Side Story, because that's kind of what it is.
I like to call it...
But with martial arts.
Martial arts. I'd like to call it The Last Dragon.
Oh, yes, it is The Last Dragon.
And I can tell you what, or whatever your name was on iTunes, people have been going fucking mad since we've said that we're going to be doing this.
They're all excited about it all. They're all riled up.
Filmmaker Phil got quite happy when we said about doing it. And I do believe that he said the best fucking commentary on the internet.
He did, yes.
I'd say that. He did say that. But he seems to be quite happy. I think it's a good pick.
Except that we picked it, I posted a picture of it, and he actually got quite upset that it wasn't ready yet. Because he was like, oh, great, I'm having a really bad day. I'm going to go and download this immediately. And then he was like, oh, I can't find it anywhere. It's not on there.
Well, let's hope you're having a bad day tomorrow, filmmaker Phil.
Yeah. Because he said, I was about to go on a killing spree at work. Thank God I saw this post and I immediately went on Stitcher. You guys just saved some lives. To which I went, sadly, we've not done the commentary for The Last Dragon yet, but there is a new Raid Morantau podcast out with the Doc and me. Go there and listen to that instead. And then he responded, I just got to Stitcher. It's not there. Sad face. Back to the killing spree. Back to the killing spree. Happy face. And then I wrote, there is a new podcast from the Afternoon Diner episode out, sir, and posted it again. I said the Last Dragon ep should be up tomorrow. But he's not responded to either of those things. So, but Mike Murphy said, fucking great movie. That's what he said on one of our posts. We've got Mark Burns. Mark Buns. He says, I seem to be one of the few who haven't seen this movie. Is it any good? Mark Buns, is it any good? It's great. It's fantastic. It's hilarious. It's got action. It's got music. It's phenomenal.
It's got karate.
I'm not really sure what it's about. It's about a little bald man who's very angry about being little and bald, and nothing in his nothing in his life works whatsoever. Even though he's a video game magnate apparently, so he's got lots of money, but he's still angry that no one takes him seriously. And he tries to kill a black man. That's what it's about, essentially.
You're reading the bloody synopsis from IMDb.
I am, yeah. No, that's exactly what it is. Who happens to have trained in the martial arts and has happened, and he's in the process of looking for the last step, the transcendent step to become the master.
Who is the master?
Who is the master?
Richard Pearce has commented on Twitter and said, I have a comment. That movie is fucking awesome. That is all. Nice,
Pearce. You've already got a lot of coverage. Nice to get more coverage on the show. I enjoy comments from our boy Pearce.
I do.
And filmmaker Phil says, I love this movie, but feel free to beat the shit out of it. Well, we're not going to, filmmaker Phil.
Is that what you put?
That's what he put.
I like that because he knows that it's just a joke.
He knows it's all a laugh. He knows it's a bit of fun. He's not going to be writing on iTunes. I didn't like the fact that their impressions during their section that they called Action Stars Anonymous didn't sound precisely and exactly like that. So I don't know why they didn't buy. I don't know why they bothered. And their humour falls flat. I don't know why they don't just talk about action movies, despite having done nothing but talk about action movies for the last 50 shows or however long we've been going.
Even our impressions have something to do with action movies.
Yeah, because guess what? They're impressions of actioned people. And also, the AOB, if the AOBG podcast does something you like, or whatever the fuck that is, go listen to that.
Yeah, feel free.
And please, if you're anywhere near a minefield, go for a stroll. That would be fantastic. Go for a hike. I hear a lot of the mines are decommissioned now anyway. Probably no danger at all.
Yeah, they're all fine.
And James Cox, what was Jimmy Cox? He writes, how hard a punch to the head would it take to knock someone's head clean off their shoulders? Killer Clowns from Outer Space style. Will do as an example, if only because I was watching that earlier today. So that's a question. How hard a punch to the head would it take to knock someone's head clean off? Dr. Action, to you, sir. You're a doctor and a doctor of action, so go right ahead.
How hard a punch? Well, you've got to go by the speed of the punch.
Yeah.
You've got to go by the size of the fist.
Yeah.
If it was somebody like Peter Dinklage, I'd say that punch would have to be at least... looking at the size of the man, he'd have to do a punch about at least 150 miles per hour.
Whereas if it was Leo Fong, that other forgotten B-movie action star from the 80s, I've seen a film in which he, without any effort at all, considering he's a 68-year-old man, puts his fist right into someone's face and it collapsed like a pumpkin.
That's because Leo Fong is in fact Steven Seagal in disguise.
Yeah, now if Steven Seagal, he does a lot of slapping about the face, but if he was actually to clench those fists, what do we reckon?
How hard? He wouldn't have to punch anybody that hard. He'd just sort of a light slap and it'd probably knock the head clean off.
Yeah.
Jason Manhattan style.
Well, what I was thinking is, what if Expendables 4, you have Clint Eastwood, because they talked about getting Clint Eastwood in those movies. You have Clint Eastwood, and you and you dress Steven Seagal up as Clyde.
Right turn, Clyde. What are you talking to me there for? Give me a banana.
You just give him like a big orange suit, orangutan suit.
You just Clint Eastwood driving around in his little pickup. Hey, Clyde, how about we go and get some KFC? Sounds good to me.
I like their KFC. I like their buckets of chicken. Of course, I call them appetizers.
Bucket radish.
They feed a family of 12. For me, I have it as a starter.
And don't forget the gravy. I need the gravy. Stephen loves the gravy.
I love the gravy. I like to rub it all over my belly. I don't put
Take on my belly, Clint.
I rub it all over my belly. So James Scott, how hard? I don't know. How hard a punch? I think Statham could probably do it. I don't even think he'd need a run-up. I think he could probably just do it.
Standing position.
Yeah.
One punch, I think you're fucked.
If you stand too close to Fred Williamson and he whips his head round too fast, his moustache could take your head clean off. That's a fact.
Oh, that's a fact. That's fact. That's been proved on Mythbusters.
It has. The same goes for Sam Elliott.
Yeah.
His moustache can take your head clean off if you stand anywhere near it.
The dude. He was the dude.
Trying to think. Brian Blessed, if you get your neck anywhere near his beard, his neck hairs, his neck and beard hairs grind into your neck and slowly ease your head clean off.
Yes. Ronnie Corbett. If he gets up too quickly and you're sitting down, his head would just lift your head straight off your neck.
Straight off your body. What about Leonard Rossiter?
Leonard Rossiter, he'd get his hanky out. He'd get his hanky out really quickly and just cut it off. Sorry about that. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, Miss Jones.
How would it sound if Leonard Rossiter and Ronnie Corbett got into a fight?
What are they fighting over? Over Miss Jones? Over Miss Jones, yeah.
Over Ronnie Barker dressed as Miss Jones.
Yeah.
Ronnie, you should be, you seem to be dressed up as Miss Jones. If Leonard catches you, but try to fuck you. You do know that, don't you, Ronnie? You do know that. Oh, you fucked the nice. He's on his way. Here we go. Miss Jones, I'll dress for your hand in marriage, Miss Jones. I'd love to ask for your hand in marriage. Leonard, that's not Miss Jones, that's Ronnie Parker. He's dressed up again. He's another one of his little pranks. My God. I knew it was you, Ronnie.
I can't do anymore.
You don't need to, I'm tired. I'm tired.
Oh, Miss Jones.
Oh my God.
Always wanted to.
Oh, that's the funniest shit I've ever heard. Oh.
Right then. Are you ready to shake this tree, this house?
Shake this mother down. Let's get it done. This is The Last Dragon from 1985. It is as far as I'm aware, the only action movie that's ever been made by a record producer. It is indeed a martial arts movie made by Berry Gordy, who is known for creating Motown.
That's who thought this up? Is that what you're saying?
That's who financed it.
That's who financed it?
And that's why it's Berry Gordy's The Last Dragon, even though he didn't write it or direct it.
That's not on.
He financed it, though, and he's, like I said, he invented Motown.
Well, it's got like shades of Motown anyway.
Which is funny, because I thought Steven Seagal invented Motown, so I was glad to look it up and find out I was wrong.
He had a hand in it.
He had two flappy hands in it.
He had two flappy hands in it.
This gets a surprisingly high rating on IMDb.
It's got a very good rating.
It gets 6.8 out of 10. Now, it's only 7,500 people have seen it, but still.
That's a good rating.
It is, considering like the Raid has 7.9 or something.
Yeah, that's...
Although this is very similar to the Raid, really, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. So, I am on the DVD menu. I'm going to hit play movie.
4 seconds, I'm on.
All right, yeah, got that. I'm there too.
Okay, will you count us in? I insist.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. I missed the TriStar logo. Look at this. This is some early computer-generated madness, that is. The horse grows wings and everything. How awesome was that? It had a nice little tune to it as well, didn't it?
It did, yes.
And then it looked like the triangle of the TriStars thing was penetrating the horse's undercarriage.
Here he is.
Here he is. He has arms. Look, we can see that. And fists. The only bit I don't understand about this opening bit is the chopsticks bit. Maybe you could explain that to me in a minute. But
I will do.
Look at this. You know that this has the hallmarks of all great action movies, and I'll tell you why. It has a theme song that has his name in it. It has a shot of his cock that we just saw there. He just kicked the title clean off the screen, and it's starting with an example of his martial arts.
Yeah.
And it stars two people who only have one name.
Always good.
And Julius Carey, who has too many.
And he's the third of them.
Yeah. You must just really like the name Julius, I guess.
Yeah, it's a family name.
And Faith Prince, who has the name of two other people.
Mid-air splits. I can do that.
I can do all of this. In fact, this is me. Don't tell anybody.
Mike Starr's in it. I forgot Mike Starr's in it.
Yeah.
Probably the greatest actor of our generation.
Definitely. Look at this, though. Look at the sheer power in these chopsticks. And look at his arse. What is the chopsticks all about? Is he doing a duck impression? Is that like shadow puppetry or something?
I think so.
Yeah. Hello, I'm a duck.
What minutes are you on?
I'm on 2 minutes, 11 seconds, 12 seconds, 13 seconds.
Oh, that's alright. I'm right near you.
Now he's punching a boxing bag thing, and his Asian master is about to start firing arrows at him, which seems to be a particularly harsh form of training.
Yeah, that's the best way to get him to learn, I think. Or not really. He's got great tash.
Yeah, it's not real either. That's what's even better about it.
It's a stunt tash brought in from the Orient.
Yeah, he borrowed it.
That's a good shot of him cutting that in half then.
Oh, he clearly does his stuff. This is a great move. Why have I never seen this in a movie before, where he grabs someone by the neck with the legs, brings them down, and then pummels their face? Why have I never seen that before? Probably because people aren't made out of pillows. People are made out of bone and skin.
Pillow
and stuff.
man's attacking the city.
We need your strength, T-Mac, or whatever your name is. We need you
Gary
to
Hill met him last week, didn't he?
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he met him last week.
Is he still out there? Is he T-Mac doing his thing?
Yeah.
Good.
He is, yeah.
I'm glad to know that. Hey, that was my favourite vest.
You son of a bitch.
This guy loves a good toe licking.
Yeah.
He just loves it. He's like, while you're down there licking my toes.
In between them, I have athlete fun.
Yeah. Clean out all the fungus. I think you could probably get in trouble with health and safety if you said, I'm running a martial arts class, and you started indiscriminately firing bow and arrows into your students.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the hope that they've somehow progressed to some mythical level where they could break them in half with their hands.
I want to know, if you had a karate school, right?
Yeah.
Obviously you have to go around barefoot. You know, if you had a veruca,
Yeah.
do you have to wear one of those swimming socks?
Veruca socks.
Yeah. Do you think you'd have to wear one of them? And would that give you an advantage over kicking someone? Because you've got the little knobbles at the bottom, haven't you?
I think if you could slip some ball bearings into the Veruca sock, and then that would really give you the advantage. Maybe sellotape or duct tape some iron filings to your toes.
Yeah, I'm onto something, aren't I?
Yeah, you are, because you could walk into one of those, I've got a Veruca. Again, you had a Veruca last week. Yeah, I've had a Veruca for the last couple of months. I keep going to the swimming bars and rubbing my feet up against tramps. That's what I keep doing. That's my problem. I keep going out there and toe fucking hobos. And,
Not for me, for them.
For them. They love it. They love a good toe fuck. I learnt it off James Spader. Now, here he's showing tough love, isn't he, really? It's tough love. He's like, I've done all I can, now fuck off. He's like, but I don't want to fuck off. I was quite enjoying doing that. And you had the pillow man and the thing, fuck off! You have been here too long and you're not even paying rent. I'm sick of your face and the smell of your sweaty balls. Get out of my dojo before I throw you out. I think it's fair.
Go, find him. He is here in New York.
I do like him, though. I wish he was my master.
Oh, he's not your master?
No, he's not my master.
He was my master.
Was he?
Yeah, he was, yeah. We shared mustaches a long time before I could grow one of my own.
Oh, no. T-Mac was in Beverly Hills 90210.
Nice. Did he kick the shit out of anyone in that show? He should have done.
Perhaps so. He was in an episode of The Red Shoes Diary.
Of course he was.
No More Dirty Deals. The White Girl.
You gotta love the soundtrack. Listen to this 80s mixture of madness and
shit.
What I like, right, is this shows him getting off at the docks, but there's no boat there. So where's he coming from?
He came in on a ghost ship.
Oh, wait a minute. No, they were in New York already, so that's where his little Asian friend lives?
Yeah.
Okay. I like that the Asian friend gave him a medallion that means nothing. It's just, mate, it's just bullshit, isn't it?
Yeah, I like his hat.
I like his hat. I think it would be very useful in New York, especially during the summer months.
And the weird thing is, in New York, if you walk around like that, nobody would give two fucks.
Nobody would say a word. I was in a bank yesterday and a woman walked in a hoop skirt, like a sort of, whenever it was, turn of the century, no, last century really, kind of big hoop skirt, like a farm maiden skirt. She did. I'm not even counting that. She was actually wearing that. No one batted an eyelid. Some kind of hipster statement about, like, oh, we should all return to the soil or some bullshit. Then get out of a bank with automated machines and shit. Get out. Fucking bury your cash in the garden, you mental.
I do.
Now, this is very accurate because martial arts movies were huge amongst the African American community. It's absolutely true. There's Elvis, look, before he died. This is one of the few movies he appeared in after he was supposedly dead, but he hadn't really died.
Yeah.
I don't know if you caught my last appearance. I was in the last fire.
I really like Bruce Lee. Oh, lordy.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, obviously, the Wu-Tang Clan are huge martial arts fans, and they're from New York, aren't they?
But can you imagine in these day and age if being here, if someone just came in and started dancing in the aisle of a cinema with a boombox? Can you imagine being in this cinema?
I'd be shitting myself.
It's a bit insane, isn't it? People smoking, like he's smoking a big joint, someone else just came in and started dancing with their boombox. The film just stops halfway through and in comes a madly haired, insanely posseed martial arts master. Look at this coat. Look
Awesome
at this
fit.
coat.
Would you seriously follow this motherfucker around?
Yes.
Because he looks like Cat from Red Dwarf.
Yes. I think Cat was probably modelled on this guy.
I look great.
I can't hear you.
Look at him there, Julius Carey. What a legend. How do you seriously play this role, though? That's what's incredible about this film, is that he made this decision and went with it.
Does this film? This could be a perfectly double build with Big Trouble in Little China, couldn't it?
Big Trouble in Little China, or I was thinking to maintain the kids theme. What about Double Dragon?
Yeah. Or the martial arts kid.
Sorry, Kenny Baker coming this fall. Do you think that's his real hair?
I think that's his real hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruce Leroy, that too.
Bruce Leroy, that's fantastic.
He's still waiting for the film to start.
He's just sitting there going, this is a very odd movie. Last time I watched it, I'm sure there wasn't this big gap in it. Oh, it started up again. Oh, could you take your shoulder pads down in front? Try and cut your hair.
You're ruining my experience of the film.
Could you slouch down in your seat? Your hair is taking up the whole movie.
I'll tell you what, I'd love to go to the cinema and see Enter the Dragon.
Yeah, I would like it even more if Sho Nuff came in and ruined it for me for 20 minutes.
Yeah, fuck off with you. And eat your popcorn with chopsticks. That is awesome.
Nowadays, people are like, could you sit down, please? Be quiet.
I'm trying to watch.
Imagine if this was a common occurrence, and at the beginning of every movie you'd have to have, please silence your cell phones, please don't bring in beatboxes, please don't have enormous hair and ridiculous shoulder pads, please don't be called Sho Nuff and start coming in and asking everyone who your master is, please don't come in a posse of more than 4 and kick people out of their seats, please don't be a fat Elvis, please don't throw your popcorn everywhere, please don't eat your popcorn with chopsticks, and generally please don't try and stage a martial arts contest while we're screening the movie. Thank you very much, your emergency exits are... Just go on forever and ever and ever.
Yeah, you say that about him coming in and he's ruining the movie, but if you're sitting behind Bruce Leroy, you'd be like, yeah, we should take that fucking hand off.
Look at this guy. Look at that. It takes a bold, strong man to wear a pink tank top like that. Listen, I went on an all-night bender. I drank my body weight in alcohol. I woke up in my sister's closet and I put on the first thing I found. Which is much like this guy here who put on the first thing he found in his sister's closet.
Oh, yeah.
Fit.
Yeah.
Looks like a skeleton in drag.
It's the guy who played C-3PO, I'm sure of it.
Yeah. Anthony Daniels.
Yeah.
In 3 of the most popular movies of all time. Look out! There's a fatty drag queen coming down. I like the fact that he's wearing a tank top, doesn't even cover his belly.
Yeah. Good fight scene there. Bruce Leroy
right.
shit it and running away.
Bruce Leroy's like, I am better than this. I will go to the theatre next door. I hear they are showing pornography.
Yes, I want to see what it's like when a Willie goes into a JJ.
It's 42nd Street, clearly. The biting of the ankle, not a move that you see many traditional martial artists using, but I'm pleased to see it in this film.
It's not textbook. I would think that your master would be very disappointed in you.
Yeah.
Unless he likes it off Seagal.
He's really angry, isn't he?
Oh, he's an angry boy.
He needs to take some pills. Oh, he's fucked up that tie, look.
Yeah, you look a twat.
Yeah. And why is it in 80s movies there was always this character, the kind of high-pitched, blonde, crazily dressed, insane woman? And where are they today? And how do I get to meet them?
Yeah.
And what exactly is in this tank?
Pig.
There he is, look at him right there. He's a fine figure of manhood, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's like the Steven Seagal of his day.
Yeah, he's the Italian. The Italian...
Seagal.
Yeah. What is in there?
Do we reckon it's an anaconda? Do we reckon it's a shark? Maybe it's Steven Seagal.
I was
Maybe
just going to
that's
say,
his
maybe
tank.
it's Steven Seagal.
I live in a tank, John. It's how I keep my skin looking youthful. How I keep my hair regenerating itself. Look at Vanity's dance moves.
She's a dancer. She's a hell of a good dancer.
She is.
Hey, Nancy, baby, said pretty soon that's going to be you up there, huh, sweetheart?
Oh, Jesus. Put a cake in it. Fuck me. If you ever met anyone who talked like that, look at Mike Starr's jacket and shirt combo.
Yeah, he's dead jealous. He really wants a piece of that bald-headed fucker.
You lost, Rock, you lost. Every fight I got you. The Great White Hopeless, they called you, remember?
Oh, yeah?
Only in the 80s could you get away with a jacket that so horrendously not only clashed in colour with the shirt, but clashed in pattern with the shirt as well.
Everything clashes.
Now, Vanity here, auditioning for a part on Space 1999 with her outfit.
She looks like Auto Man.
Yeah.
Remember that show?
Yeah. And look at these. Here he is, El DeBarge. Look at him right there. It's DeBarge. DeBarge, interestingly enough, and this is true, was the first genetic experiment to mix a man, a woman, and a weasel. And he was the first. He was successful. The first successful genetic body modification.
He released a good song.
See. The funny thing is, I like this song, despite myself. I really like this song, despite myself. But he's ridiculous, DeBarge, isn't he?
Yeah, he does look like one of
Just give me 5 minutes.
one of Prince's escaped sperm that's been grown.
DeBarge, he looks nothing like a canal boat either, does he? Look at him, he's clearly DeBarge. He's not a barge, he's more like a rowboat. I think he looks more like a Viking longboat. Look how skinny he is. He's not a barge. He's DeBarge. I don't understand what you're saying. I'm going back to sleep.
I tell you what, this you don't think they've nicked like the sort of like the Lex Luthor from the first Superman, do you, for this?
Yeah, of course they have. Of course they have. That's the woman that she's based on, Valerie Perrin. Yeah. Look at this dance moves.
I love his hair.
Look at the way they
look.
She's grabbing his ass and he's grabbing her front thigh, and they're doing thrusting. Why can't I dance like that with a woman? Look, he's had clones. Look, they've cloned DeBarge in cowboy outfits. They actually cloned DeBarge.
I hope his hair's been saved by the American Institute of Hair.
It is. It's in the Smithsonian Hair Department.
I'd love to recreate this music video with the Second Minute Podcast boys.
Yeah, with you, me, Mo,
Jason Hewlett, Mo.
Here he is, William H. Macy. That's incredible. That's the same character as the guy from Fargo. He's coming to Vanity. He's going like, just give me a few more days. I'll pay you, but just give me a few more days. I got a thing going on.
No. I don't know about that much.
Now, I'm going to ask you a question, Doc. If you were a famous starlet and you were having your hair done, would you trust a bald man to do it? That's the question that's on my mind right now.
Not if he turned around and goes, if he said, I had my hair like this once, I'd be like, get out of here.
Yeah, also, he doesn't look like a hairdresser. He's wearing overalls. He looks like he might be just one of the maintenance guys.
What you don't realise is the actual hairdresser is upstairs fitting a rig. No, he looks like an electrician.
He does, doesn't he?
But he's got the hands. He has got the hands.
He has got the hands. He's done absolutely nothing to that hair, but he has got the hands.
I don't know. He's got a great jacket, though, as William H. Macy. I think that was actually his own jacket. They wanted him to wear like a red leather thing. He was like, I'll bring in my own shell suit up.
Yeah. They wanted him to look like a stained glass window.
Shit.
Now, what's interesting is before she comes down, that electrician has injected her with some serum that contains the soul of a demon. And so she is, throughout this song, you'll notice the 4 telltale signs of demon possession. There's the eyes.
Yeah.
There's the slightly panicked look on the face that says, help, help, my soul is being gored from within by a Kandarian demon. Here are the erratic arm movements. And check the eyes out and the hand. I mean, she's clearly possessed. This is like a sequel to Rosemary's Baby right here.
Your mother's sex in hell.
She's actually passing the possession on to her audience by the look of it. What is this? Elevator door? And you're in the heaven, and you want some more, and I am possessed by a demon, and the demon is fucking my asshole.
She's got so much expression in her face. It's fantastic.
She has.
She's acting for her worth. Why didn't she win an Oscar?
I don't know. Is she possessed by a demon, or has she just left her butt plug in? Answers on a postcard, please.
I like to think she's got a demon-possessed butt plug in. I like to think that's what she's got.
I like the Goonies in the crowd.
Yeah.
I think that boy was meant to do a truffle shuffle. Look, the demon possession has passed through the phone and has now gone into his face. Look.
Yeah. Mike Starr just wants the...
I like the Molly Ringwald in the background there, just wearing her pyjamas. Don't really put any fucking effort in, did she?
No.
No.
She thought she was better than this.
Yeah.
What a bitch.
There's Richard Grieco, a young Richard Grieco.
Yeah. It's a fat Carrie Feldman.
Look at that guy still body popping there for all he's fucking worth. He's in the background of everything. Her lips just came clean off. Demon possession. Told you.
Look at that, he tried to catch it. He's not in 3D, you twat.
I got it out of my face. I feel like I could have done really well in a club like this.
I think me and you could have been the fucking shit in a place like this.
Because I can dance. I mean,
I can dance badly.
I can dance at least this good. It's like the same. I like the talking bits as well. It's very ambitious.
It is.
She should have a whistle break as well, where she just goes... That would be amazing. If she just went the whole... She just did the whole business. There
Got
it is.
kazoo out.
Gary Coleman.
Yeah.
He's great though, that kid, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's got gumption. He's got...
I think it'd be terrible if he actually turned out he was actually true and there's a scene of him shagging her.
Yeah.
I told you it was my woman.
He's got
This is
spunk.
so wrong.
And Vanity goes, but so right.
The little boy's got a huge penis.
Oh, stop it. It's really going all the way up into my colon. I like the way that out of all of these hep cats outside this disco, she's drawn to this guy.
Yeah, in the hat.
Yeah.
She's like, I want that hat.
Well, it's because the
hairdresser's
hat...
going, no, she'll ruin your hair, darling.
The hat has a built-in sound system that plays cheesy electric piano whenever it sees Vanity.
Yeah. I remember those days when you used to walk around, but you had to carry your Sky Dish around with you.
Yeah. You had to have it on your head so you could broadcast movies.
All they're doing is that's just sending satellite things into his head so he knows what to say.
Yeah.
Relax. Sal got sick.
What do you think you're doing?
This is a great plan, isn't it? Hijack her in a car and get a couple of middle-aged heavies to try and take her down. It is
What's Harvey
Harvey
Keitel doing in it?
I was just hanging around New York City. I was just there and I'd eaten too much cake. And the guy said, be in my movie. And I said, wait a minute, didn't you invent Motown? And he said, yeah, but I'm making movies now.
I wonder why he didn't make more action films after this.
Who, T-Mac?
Yeah.
Don't know.
I'd stick him in an Expendables film.
I'd have Vanity in an Expendables movie tomorrow, yeah. Although I do want to see No More Dirty Deals. I hear the action in that is fantastic. Although, weirdly enough, he was recently in a short called Transporter.
Maybe Luke Besson should think about probably bringing him back.
He's also a cameo in a movie called The Tale of Timmy Two Chins.
Timmy Two Chins.
It's a story about Seagal's child days when he had two chins. He's still working today, though, T-Mac.
Yeah.
In fact, he did nothing for a while, did he?
No.
He did very little throughout the 80s.
The thing is, though, this film's like a huge cult hit.
Yeah.
You don't really realise how big it is until sort of you put a post up about it and people go
nuts over it.
So if he does go to a convention, he's going to get, people coming up and wanting pictures and, stuff signing. So it just goes to show you that you only have to make one classic film.
He was in a movie called The White Girl. Racist. Yeah. But yeah, look out, if you want to see more T-Mac, look out for No More Dirty Deals. Yeah. Looks like an action classic.
Let's have a look at that. Maybe we should.
A mechanic runs afoul of a group of modern-day pirates when he falls for a female member of a water-based criminal gang.
Oh, it's Waterworld.
Yeah, directed by David Schweitzer. And
the David
Schweitzer, and stars Von B. von Lindenberg, who has not just one, but two Vons in his name. Most people go, you know what, one Von in my name, probably enough. Probably pretentious. Having two Vons in the name, is that genius or is that overkill?
That's genius.
Is it genius?
Yes. It's got a rating of 3.6 on IMDb and a record-breaking 12 people have voted for it.
Nice. That means at least 12 people have seen it. I'm quite surprised by that number.
Lucky bastards. I'm going to see if No More Dirty Deals is on Amazon.
Where do I get a coat like hers? That's what I want to know.
A shop that does clothes especially for the blind.
Made by blind Australians for American high-pitched women.
Oh, sweetheart.
What is that fucking hat all about? You could have someone's eye out with that.
Yeah, that health and safety would go fucking bananas over that.
Yeah.
Don't bug me. Fix your face.
Don't bug me. Fix your face.
You're behind me by about a second.
Oh, that's all right. We can deal with that, can't we?
Someone's left their yellow armour lying around. I've lost my crackerjack. My little crackerjack medallion. He doesn't know that it's absolutely meaningless and worthless. I love these mooks who come in. There was hundreds of them. They were beating us up. Look at this guy. There was so many of them. Ugh.
They're just walking off the set of Happy Days.
And then he goes, there's a black guy. And he turns around to the black guy and looks at the black guy and goes, sorry, is that racist? I don't know. I don't know what the thing is. Can we say black as an African-American? What's going on? It's the 80s. Who knows? Fuck it.
I don't want to fucking offend you.
I don't want to offend you. You're my brother. We go out there beating up each other and other people.
Two of us can play that game.
What is a video game magnate, right? What is he doing being also a low-level gangster? Like, I don't see those two things going together. I want kids to have fun with my video games. I want to kill an African-American martial artist.
I'm a Republican. So, is he just got an arcade, basically?
Yeah, I don't know. We never see him do anything with video games at all. It's all about him wanting to get this silly woman on Vanity's show. And he gets so offended that they won't put this silly woman on Vanity's show that he's going to go all out and kill this guy.
It's ridiculous. Oh, he's got the Bruce Lee tracksuit on.
Yeah.
I want one of them bastards.
You can buy it at Argos.
Can you?
Yeah, go to Argos.
I'm going to get one.
I would. It's also a onesie. I don't quite know how you... Now, this guy, he's clearly really fucking good, judging by the end of it.
Without fighting? Wish I did you one better. I mastered the art of fighting without knowing how to fight.
What's he talking about?
I think that's racist, isn't it? I mean, I know he can say that, but he said people are afraid of Oriental dudes. Are you afraid of Chinese people or Asian people?
I think. It sounds horrible. But when you were younger, did you actually probably think that anybody who's Chinese probably knows martial arts?
I still think that today. Aren't they really good at martial arts and maths? Isn't that the two things they're really good at?
I know my uncle talked to somebody once, right? And he was a Chinese bloke.
Is that a bad thing to say, then? Is it a bad thing to say that they can
I
all
don't
do
think it's a
martial
bad
arts?
thing to say. I think it's just like a
I don't mean
stereotype.
it offensively. I love everybody.
Oh, no, you don't mean it offensively. But I know that...
He's killed a leopard, look, to make that belt.
Yeah, he's above his cock.
Yeah, one minute running around the plains of the Serengeti, the next minute wrapped around his willy. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, no, my uncle was talking to a Chinese guy, and he said that in his shop, right, he had a Chinese takeaway, everything. He says, and this like bloke come in, pissed up, and he says to him, I started having a go at him, and this bloke started going, wah, 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 and started waving his fists at him, and this bloke was saying, come on, do kung fu. And the Chinese guy said to me, uncle, he says, when he was like recounting the story, he says, I don't even know fucking kung fu. So, they don't all know kung fu.
Well, that one drunkard didn't.
No.
Okay.
She's fit. She's fucking well off.
So you have it. You have it on good authority.
They don't all know kung fu.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't mean that they don't know karate, judo, the Muay Thai, origami.
Yeah. They can probably at least spell all those words.
Yeah.
Better than I can.
Felching.
Yeah, that's right. Bow, sucker. Yeah. Bow down.
This guy really likes it, doesn't he?
Bow down to your master.
Why would you follow him? Why not just start your own thing?
He won't bend down.
Suck it. Suck this man's penis.
It's like I'm watching a Serbian film
Put
again.
it in your mouth.
Just put the tip in.
I'll put it in my mouth.
You want to fight? You fight me, you big, ugly, smelly breath sucker! How about you? String bean Rick James.
String bean Rick James looking full. Gotta like that.
That's what I'd do.
What, you'd pretend and then run away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Look at Freddie Mercury in the background there. I like his little Rocky and Bullwinkle hat.
he's awesome. He is awesome. I see a little silhouette of a man's
Kiss my Converse, kiss my Converse.
That was a bit of a low blow.
Leo Fong's low blow.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't really strangling him. They're both dentists and they're part-time.
Yeah, they're just sort of check and see, look for cavities.
Yeah.
Sayonara. Who's the master?
Do you reckon that they all actually think he's the master, or do you think he pays them?
I think he's the masturbator. I think the spitting on the dojo floor, that's a little harsh.
I bet that's a real big sign of disrespect.
Yeah. Jeff Kerman asks on the Facebook group exactly how easy hard it is to eat popcorn with chopsticks.
How easy hard? I think it's very easy when you know how.
Yeah. I would say it's fairly easy. I mean, I'm pretty nifty with the old sticks of chop. And
I saw that in New York when we visited.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. When did we have Chinese? Oh, yeah, when we went to Red Egg, of course.
Yeah.
The
When we went to the Chinese
Red
restaurant.
Egg. Yeah, it was nice.
It was good.
I'm pretty good with the old sticks of chop. I can do that. So I could probably manage popcorn.
Yeah, all I did was just got a few lots of chopsticks, put them in my hands and pretending I was Wolverine.
Yeah.
and the prize ain't no...
Thief! He's breaking in! Use the fucking door. I'd be like, oh, for fuck's sake, he thinks he's fucking Chinese.
Look at the wallpaper. Hearts.
That's nice.
with a blue edge and then tiling. It's a nice kitchen.
I like it. I'd live there.
This child's simple. She never did learn anything.
No.
Seagal says exactly the same thing before he eats.
Yeah. Bless me.
Bless this food, it's to build the body temple. And if I keep eating, my body will be as big as a temple. That's what it means, right?
I'm a Buddha.
Black man with a pizza shop. Now there isn't a hunger.
Racist?
Yeah.
Why shouldn't an African American run a pizza shop?
Yeah.
Watch yourself, son.
There she is again, Vanity, flying through space.
Yeah.
She doesn't have any legs.
Yeah, he's got leather trousers on, that kid has. No wonder Vanity likes him so much.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's so that whenever Vanity comes on TV and he accidentally enjoys himself too much, they're easy wipe.
That'd be great, wouldn't it, if he ejaculated every time she was on TV? Hey, Pop, that's my...
I've just noticed the blind also has hearts on it.
They're a family of love.
They are. They are a family of love.
What's his on TV off for?
They don't wear their hearts on their sleeves, but they do wear them on the walls, the blinds, and the tablecloth.
They all hate each other.
Yeah. There is Daddy Green's Pizza. Just direct your pizza to Daddy Green's Pizza.
Leather trousers on a kid. Maybe it is Gary Coleman.
Yeah.
Let me break it down to you.
Isn't every kid Gary Coleman in their own way?
In their own way.
What you talking about?
Without even testing the old equipment. Not even you being a
I got my movie synced up with yours now because I can hear yours.
Oh, that's cool. That's okay.
And you don't even have a paintbrush.
He's really good with padlocks.
He's a padlock master.
Do you think he went into being a locksmith after this movie?
I'd like to think that's what he did. I think he sort of went, you know what, I've got a gift.
Do you know, I want a fucking pizza watching this movie.
I hate it when you watch a film like this and you just think, oh, fuck, I could do with a pizza. I was watching it with the Chinese food. I was thinking, God, I could eat rice right now.
Yeah.
I'm the same when I watch Train Spotting, though.
What, you could use heroin?
Yeah, I could do with a fucking...
I could really do with a fix.
Yeah.
I could do with a fix.
I just need one more fucking hat.
I also feel like diving into toilets.
Yeah. Nice shitty ones.
The worst toilet in Scotland.
Are you talking about football?
I just need more heroin.
Hey, shake my hand, squad.
Because he was kissing everything. He says, kiss my hand. The other guy was like, kiss my Converse.
It's fucking was it. He does it. I can't figure out. Oh, you do, right? Kiss my cock.
Smell like...
Go up to him and go, just that bit of skin behind my balls. Kiss it.
It's really soft.
Look at this outfit he's got on now.
It's awesome.
It's fantastic.
He's a pimp, daddy.
He is. And everyone's got their very own boombox. I used to have that exact model. In fact, I used to do little radio shows on my boombox. I'm not even kidding. It was an upmarket boombox, the one I had, because it had dual microphones, so you got a stereo recording. So if someone sat to the right hand side of the boombox, someone sat to the left hand side of the boombox, when you listen back to it on the cassette tape, it sounded in stereo.
Oh, you're a bit posh, weren't you?
I was a bit posh.
I just have one of those recorders that was sort of, with the little handle that pulls out at the end.
Yeah, I had a wind-up one, which was really difficult because when I was recording, sometimes it would go slow, sometimes it would be really quick, and sometimes it would go slow, depending on how much I'd wanked that day.
Oh, I wish I was 5.
Yeah. Oh, he looks the part, does Mike Starr?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he looks like, what's his name? Scooter from the Muppets.
Yeah.
If Scooter had been horribly beaten about the head and neck as a child, and then...
Sweaty old Italian-looking fucker.
Force-fed shit.
Chill out, Chopsticks. Let me handle it.
He's a talker, is this lad?
He's so racist, isn't he?
Yeah.
Shut up, chapsticks. I'm going to handle this. All right. Easy on the old Asian slurs.
Yeah, you shouldn't be calling a black man that. He's wrong. He's got the walk, though, isn't he? He's got the patter.
Oh, good luck that crate was there.
Yeah. Funny if it broke.
I wanted it to break.
He's going to be 50 this year, T-Marcus.
You're kidding. Yeah. See, I thought when he gets together with Vanity, I thought it was a bit odd, because isn't he meant to be young? But apparently not. He's meant to be her age then, I guess.
Yeah, how old's Vanity? She's 55.
So he is younger than her then?
He is younger than her,
Yeah. He can't run faster than a truck. What kind of action hero is he? Every action hero can run faster than a truck. It's got to be heavy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Imagine trying to write notes in bed on it.
Oh, I'm in love.
I've become instantly hard.
Yeah. And my testicles are like that, flashing.
Yeah.
Oh, bet Vanity.
I want this on a 45.
Yeah. It sounds like it should be on 33, though.
You mean it's too high? It needs to be slowed down. Yeah. I like that. That's a revolutions per minute gag. You don't hear those very often.
I'm bringing it back.
You are. Look, they've all been quaffing demon spunk. Look, they're all possessed by demon sperm.
Vanity does not look impressed.
No,
because she knows she can't compete with that sexiness.
She can't come close. The funny thing is she doesn't have a bad voice.
No, she
singing
doesn't.
voice. It's just this. Is this Dirty Bush? Is that what they're singing? Dirty bush, I've got a dirty bush. Dirty bush.
From the chlamydia.
Come on and give it a wash. With your brush, your dirty cocking brush. Oh, he's put on a tie. He's put on a tie. Nice. He's got his cops in the back pocket.
Seriously, if you lost your hair, would you not just shave the sides?
No, I would gloriously grow them out, Reggie Bannister style. I'd rock the banister is what I would do. The skullet.
Would you grow it out the skullet?
Skullet, yeah. I'd either that or I'd have a very obvious weave, like one that was a different colour to the rest of my hair.
I'd really consider having a great comb over.
And then when people said, why do you wear a wig? I'd be like, I'm not wearing a wig. And I'd flatly refuse to ever admit that I wore a wig, even though it was like brightly ginger when the rest of my hair is dark brown.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. No, I just dye my hair this way. It's naturally curly.
I'd have a wig that's really bad that actually, when the wind blows, it just went, lifted it up.
You only
and then
pinned it down one side.
And when people actually look at me and sort of go, okay, what?
What? Do you want to say something? Do you want to say something? I will come down there and I will punch you in the face. I love that move.
Yeah, it is a good move.
This is the best move, though. Hit Mike Starr with a chair.
Would that knock you out?
It's what you learn 3 days into your martial arts training. Make sure Mike Starr is standing behind you and you're carrying a balsa wood chair. He's good at the weapons as well, isn't he?
He's good. I can't believe he wasn't a bigger action star. Oh, he should fucking what's it? Hit her with a stick instead.
It'd be best if he was like, kiss my soul. Kiss my soul. And she was like, your arsehole. No, the sole of my shoe. And my arsehole. If you're willing.
Rim me.
Pucker right up.
I don't know who you are, pal. But you're in a lot.
Do you suppose him and Danny DeVito were constantly in competition for roles?
I would like to think so.
No!
He's going to put him in the Seagal tank. God, that water looks filthy, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
That water looks like... Maybe that's the demon.
Yeah, that's the demon.
Maybe that's the demon.
Crawled up vanity.
He's crudded up the water with his demon spunk.
It's green.
Oh, it's all green and full
What's
of...
in there? It's not a very big tank, is it?
No.
Really? Is it just like a one piranha?
She really likes his tie.
She really loves him. I get it. She's not sort of like she's not sort of all over Leroy, is she? She's sort of still in love with the...
Now, what is that art on the walls?
That's modern art.
I like what he's done there with the brown and the pink. I think he's trying to say something about brown things and pink things.
If I was Leroy now, I'd be like, I saved you. And she goes, yeah, no, I'd be like, touch it.
Take it. Go on, I'm only wearing pyjamas.
I'd walk in there and she'd be like, oh, thank you. I'd just get my trousers, come straight down to my ankles. I'm standing there with my bum showing in an erection. Kiss it! Kiss it!
Get on with it. It's only fair I saved your life. Twice.
I'll take you back.
I love this song. This kind of love is good. Red velvet corner sofa and some funny art. I'm stuck in my pajamas. You can see when I get hard. Gonna knock over these plants with my vanity excited boner. Sorry.
She got that. She's like, you ready for it? Oh, you just said it might happen, so I'll come.
I think
20 minutes.
I think here on Dr. Action we should cover more musicals.
I'd love to do a musical.
This is a musical.
So you'll never lose it again.
I mean a proper musical.
Would you love to do a commentary for a proper... Are there any musical, like action musicals?
The only close one is really what's in it? The Streets of Fire.
Streets of Fire, yeah. Well, we could cover Streets of Fire. We've already, of course, done the Ultimate Action musical, Punisher the musical.
That was a great commentary. Oh, The Last Dragon is available on iTunes.
In England?
In England, yeah.
Nice. Did you just say my cock's shiny and my cock grows? Is that what you just said?
Yeah. Look at the head on it.
Touch it. I don't know why he suddenly comes from Yorkshire when he gets aroused. But he does.
To me penis.
Touch it! It's probably got a little flat cap on it and everything.
Yeah.
I love this. This is my favourite scene in the whole movie. It's because of that umbrella hat. And it's suck it like it's hot.
Suck it
It's
like
George
hot.
Lucas.
Yeah. Oh, he likes
Look at this. Look at these dance moves.
You can see his nipples through his top.
Oh, it's great.
Okay,
Isn't it?
isn't it?
They're the only shirts I wear now.
Yeah.
I was able to go into a shop and get 10 of them for $5.
Leather trousers as well, I hope.
Yeah. I was surprised they were on such a discount. I thought they were all the rage.
Well, I think luckily you struck while the iron was was hot. I think you just got in there before it really took off. So I've got one of those hats.
Yeah.
I look a right mean mother scooter.
Yeah.
I do want one of those hats.
You haven't got one?
Nah, I've not got one of them. Some dumb guy.
That's racist against Jews now. Everyone likes to suck it to each other and kiss each other in this movie.
Yeah, I'm blowjobs.
Yeah, I'm noticing an undertone here. I'm noticing a hidden massage.
Is this? I don't know what's going on.
What I like is that later he decides to come back here in disguise. Yet clearly he's in disguise now as a Chinese.
He spends
person.
the whole fucking film in disguise.
Yeah. Later, when he comes back as himself, they're all like, "Aren't you the same guy?"
Don't see nobody, especially no jive coolies.
Yeah, he don't see no one who don't know how to get down, baby. You dig?
So right, get this right.
See,
they're supposed to be like black people.
Who?
These Chinese guys.
What
Is
do you
that
mean?
what they're doing? They're sort of because Leroy's sort of like a black guy who's going the Chinese way.
Right.
And these Chinese guys are the ones who are sort of...
Oh, I see. Trying to be like the local gangsters. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Is that? Oh, it's another
Reversing.
comment on race.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm all for diversification.
Oh, I am. Yeah, I think it's great.
I do feel Julius Carey should.
Italian.
Yeah. And Julius Carey is meant to be a Klingon.
He's Worf.
He's
with Freddie Mercury.
I thought he's meant to be Ming the Merciless.
Yeah.
And the Leroy Green I'm looking for is a little punk.
I'm looking for Flash Gordon. I have grown weary of this world.
You mean Junior?
Junior. Where is he?
Do you suppose when Julius Carey went to his wardrobe every morning, he was like, really, honestly, this?
Yeah, I bet his wardrobe was actually,
No, he is Jerry O'Connell.
Leave him a little message then.
From Stand By Me.
Yes. Has he got his comb?
Or the truffle shuffler from Goonies. What's his name again?
Oh, what is his name? Jeff something, isn't it?
Jeff something, I think that's his name.
Jeff Garvin.
Yeah. Freddie Mercury there again.
Yeah.
We are the champions, my friend.
Oh, they're ruining it. It's like bloody do the right thing, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's insane that they would decide to build a pizza parlour out of balsa wood and tissue paper, but...
Even the pizzas are made of balsa wood.
Yeah.
Jeff Cohen was chunk.
Look at that right there. Why did they build their Parmesan shakers out of sugar glass? It was careless. Here he is. Coleman's going to stand up.
Yeah.
Say what's what. Take him out. I think this is unfair. He just dumps him in a hamper full of pasta. Why do they just have a hamper full of pasta? Is that like their help yourself buffet?
I think so, yeah. Steven Seagal's in the bottom there going, what are you doing? This is mine.
It's my spaghetti. I'm Italian. Didn't you know I'm Italian?
I look Italian. You're going to see a bit of that.
Do you see nipples? Oh, he kicked it before the nipples.
But don't worry, Sho Nuff might show a bit of nipple.
He's showing quite a bit of nipple.
Looks like he's got two nipples on his shoulders.
Interesting teeth, Sho Nuff.
Yeah.
Now he's got to fight.
That breaks the myth that all American people have great teeth, doesn't it?
Yeah. That and Tom Cruise.
Why's he got...
Oh, I can murder a slice of pizza.
Yeah. That was uncalled for.
There was. That was unnecessary. Steve Guttenberg. Wet food. Did that just say wet food in the background?
Yeah, it's...
Come on down to Judy's Wet Food Market. All the food is wet all day round. Have you ever eaten a dinner roll and thought, this dinner roll's too dry? Come on down to Wet Food Market.
Come on down to Wet Food right now.
Right now, we got special deals on wet trim and wet pizza and wet cake.
Was your cake too dry? We'll come down to Wet Food. We got sticky fucking...
Sticky fucking wet cake. We got wet bolognese. It's the wettest bolognese in all of the 5 boroughs. I think if I could pull that hat and jacket off that old Chunk's wearing in the background, I'd be a rich man today.
I think you just have to walk down the streets in New York and they'll probably just hand you money. I want her hat.
I'd like her hat, but as pantaloon shorts.
Oh, he has a condom. There he is. Bruce Lee. You didn't know he was in this.
He's the spirit of this movie, isn't he?
He is,
the abiding spirit over the top of The Last Dragon. Bruce Leroy. It's a good job his parents thought to call him Bruce when he had the last name Leroy.
Oh, Bruce.
And then he would grow up to become a martial artist, even though they frown on it.
Well, did you know that anybody who is named Bruce by law has to study Kung Fu?
It's been true.
Yeah. Just the same as if your first name's Piers, you've got to be a cunt.
Yeah. It's like Bruce McGill from Animal House, that well-known character actor. He's a seventh Dan.
Yeah. Bruce Willis is, but he don't like to talk about it.
Yeah.
He doesn't like to talk, full stop.
No. Oh, he's got a lion and a tiger on the wall, look. And Roy Orbison, look.
Where's Roy Orbison?
Next to the
tiger.
tiger.
Roy Orbison, isn't it? I drove all night,
got sweaty.
in your room.
I was all sweaty and naked.
Put
a bra on, love.
behind.
Put a bra on. You just... look, you're just being cheap now. You're just putting it all out there. Go on, cover it up. She was beautiful, though, wasn't she?
Yeah.
You wouldn't kick her out of bed for loudly eating mackerel, would you?
No.
No. Leaving bones all over your arse. Spitting.
But if she was to come into my house and say, I don't like Hard Target, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme, I'd tell her to fucking pack her bags and go.
Than to have her own real life kung fu master?
I am no master.
You sure look like a master to me.
Dirty slut.
Yeah, she wants him to touch himself for her.
Yeah. Put on a show, Leroy.
What?
With your brother.
Bodyguard.
I was saying, I think this was the inspiration for The Bodyguard.
Oh, you think that's what it is?
Yeah. Tamar is a young Kevin Costner.
Oh, he looks just like a young Kevin Costner.
Yeah. She's a young Whitney Houston. And don't forget, in The Bodyguard, Mike Starr was in it.
She looks nothing like Whitney Houston.
If you turn your head to the left, squint your right eye, and squeeze your left testicle, she does a bit.
She does a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Just let me know if you...
Oh, and smoke some meth.
Yeah. The weird thing is it's called The Last Dragon, but he has a lot of tigers on his wall, not a lot of dragons.
Yeah, it should have been called The Last Tiger. Or The Last Roy Orbison.
Yeah. Or The Last Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
You could always have Bruce Lee in The Expendables 4, the guy who used to, pretend to be Bruce Lee. Do you remember?
I'd probably had to get him in just for a laugh.
Yeah. And the guy who was in that piss take in Kentucky Fried Movie.
Oh, yeah.
I like how it looks like he has a halo.
Yeah, it's nice. He does look like an angel.
This guy's great. Bonehead the Barbarian.
Double!
He looks like an old-timey boxer.
What makes you think you should get
Put him up. Queensbury Rules.
I like how he had to skin several neighbourhood cats to make that coat.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Paul Hogan in the background, look. It's not a knife.
That isn't a gut. This is a gut.
Oh, she's back at it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she's got women dressed as cabs, and she's wearing what on her boobs? Are they meant to be headlights, or are they meant to be... I thought last night when I was watching this that they were underwater swimming masks.
It could be. Could be.
He's bored now. He's like, I've heard this one before. Have you got anything else?
This one's shit. Hot for you on her arse, look. Ooh, dirty, kinky. I like it.
She has something that says wet. She was holding a sign that just said wet.
She should be holding it over her pussy.
He's got a...
Take her.
What is that outfit she's wearing?
I don't know.
There's a lot of straps in that outfit. Imagine trying to take that off. You just need scissors, wouldn't you?
I'm right. I'll leave it. let her keep it on.
She's put a lot of effort into that, hasn't she?
She has, yeah. She's like a fucking aborted Cyndi Lauper.
That's all for you, sweetheart.
Is that too harsh?
She's Cyndi Leper.
All for me.
lot of hair clips.
Cyndi Lamer.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want you to kill anybody.
Are you out of your mind?
I love the way he goes, are you out of your mind? No, you're out of your mind, clearly. You want to put this nightmare on television and you're willing to actually set up a contest and kill someone for the privilege.
I mean, even...
But what does he want? I don't understand what he wants. Does he want to what? Run the TV show? What's his thing?
I think he wants to make her famous. I think he's just like so in love with her. But even he's got to see she's shit. Like you say,
but then she's
not
saying
bad.
But then she's saying at this bit, everything you want is really all for you. So what is it he wants?
Maybe he wants the money.
But he already has this room. If I had this room, what more would you need?
That'd be a great podcasting room.
It would.
Just walk out.
Why don't you just fuck off? Take your little headland boobies and fuck right off.
Indicate to the fucking door.
Look in my hair while you guys go play cops and robbers.
Where you gonna go, Angie? Without me, you're nothing.
Who does he remind me of?
I know this. A Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, that's it.
A regular turtle.
They should have had Toadface Man play this role. Every little Toadface.
Get out of my Art Deco room. I'm a Toad Man. She's a sympathetic character. She's a lovely character. She tries to help Tamac out. I like her, really. Oh. He's also getting by on her tits. Oh,
Yeah.
how sweet.
I've got to be honest. They look a lot like headlamps to me. I don't think they're very good.
If you were that small and that bald, you wouldn't argue with it, would you?
No,
Like,
if you're
I'm going to keep myself quiet because
she puts out.
she does. It can't be easy to fight with those shoulder pads on. I'm just going to put it out there.
Yeah, I don't think it's...
Oh, it's an early form of Reddit. Look, thumbs up, thumbs down.
It's funny, this is what I'd like to do to the people in the Reddit rooms.
Yeah, so would I. Oh, now he's dressed like a sleazy 50s greaser.
He's got a wig on.
He has. And that is definitely a Gene Hackman jacket that he's wearing. You can almost see him. Nipples.
They were definitely pointing the way.
Mike Starr looks like that guy out of Heidi High.
He does, yeah. It's Paul Shane.
Give him a mustache. Just to pull out yet another fucking obscure British reference.
Ho.
He does. Look, he's dressed as fucking...
Paul Shane.
No, the midget is dressed as Lex Luthor.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Do you think he was up for the role of Lex Luthor and got passed over for Hackman, and when this job came around, he just...
I think he got the part.
He jumped at the chance.
And there they went, got bad news. You know Gene Hackman? I know Gene Hackman. Yeah, he said that he'll be in it. So, fuck off.
I bet Gene Hackman was upset he didn't get this role in this movie.
I've heard on the hush hush.
Yeah.
Gene Hackman was fucking furious.
He was.
Fucking furious.
He used to follow Vanity around in New York City, screaming at her in loud voices. Don't cast me in Last Dragon. And she was like, I had nothing to do with the casting. He was like, yeah, I know, but I love watching your ass when you walk.
I loved you in Action Jackson. I saw your tits.
Don't disappear, okay? I'll be right back.
She's got tremendous bosoms.
might be able to get just his hand.
She wasn't shy in taking the odd picture either. If you Google up the old vanity, yeah, it's a lovely jacket she's got on. Oh, she started dressing in Asian styles as well.
What year was this made? 85.
Would be without bounds.
Have you ever heard of this whole body glow thing? Has this been in any other movie?
I think it was in the advert for Body Form.
Yeah.
But
and it's in Coming to America with the hair.
Yeah.
It's just so glow. Yeah.
It all so silky smooth, just let it shine. Ooh.
He went on to be an ER, didn't he, that guy who's in that advert in Coming to America?
Yeah.
And he came to me for it.
He's the blandest man who ever lived.
He is, yeah. Great hair, though.
Fantastic hair. Oh, he's got a balloon in the car, look.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try.
If you were...
That's funny, because a balloon ain't going to pay your fare.
Fucking hell, no way. No way.
You see,
Yep.
my friend.
I wonder who that was going to a birthday party. Because that's not part of the movie, is it? That's just a cab on Park Avenue.
Yeah.
Taking a little young Woody Allen to a birthday party.
You know, the art of making love.
Are we going to play Best Parcel?
Yeah, let's not make any Woody Allen kids parties gags. That's probably off colour.
Okay.
Maybe it's a little Robert De Niro going to...
Maybe it's a little Bobby D going to a birthday party.
I didn't even think about it in that respect, anyway.
Because I got juice.
Hey, why don't you just give it up, Rick?
That kid is in it a lot, isn't he?
He's in red leather pants now.
Yeah. High waistband.
I tell you what, old chunk there, he's living with the weight. He's carrying the weight. Do you know what I mean? Like he's making it work for him.
He's got the hair. The hair's good. The clothes are good. I'm going to go have a check on IMDb and see what this little fucker's done. That's what I'm going to do, because I'm going to bet...
He grew up to be Jerry O'Connell.
I think he grew up to be a young James Franco.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find him. Let's find him, and now so we don't find out his name, do we?
No. Little fat fuck.
Yeah, I can't see that written down anyway.
Oh. What are you playing at, IMDb? Sort it out. This would scare me. If I was suddenly there and she was showing me this, I'd be like, oh, Jesus, what's going on now? Have I joined some sort of cult?
That balloon's not even on the IMDb.
No?
Shame on IMDb. Oh, look at that. He's so happy when Bruce Lee comes on the screen.
It's the only way he can get off.
Yeah. I'm instantly erect.
Also, he's only just told her about the glow, so how would she have this all set up? Like, he just told her in the car about the if I reach the next level, I glow, and all of a sudden she's got some R&B tune about glowing and lots of clips of Bruce Lee.
Yeah, I bet he starts glowing after he's fucking busted nut in her.
I'd love it if he punched her. She walked up behind him and he was like, bang! And she just went, ow!
What did you do that for? I'm trying to glow. He was fucking great though, wasn't he, Bruce Lee?
Oh yeah. I wish there was like filmmaking like there is now back when he was around. Because I think he could have been even better.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute,
Imagine him in The Raid, something like The Raid. That'd have been fucking amazing.
There's only one way to find out. Come on.
That's weird, because I was imagining him that he was in that movie that T-Mac was in, No More Dirty Deals.
Yeah. Well, Bruce Lee, that was originally an idea for a Bruce Lee film in 1970.
Yeah.
Sadly never got made.
No.
I wonder how this got past the UK censors.
What, the nunchucks?
Yeah, because we didn't like nunchucks, did we?
No. But did it? Did this clip?
That's what I wonder. I wonder if it was cut out. I'm going to say that I bet that when it was originally released, I bet they cut a pair of it.
They used to be all the rage, didn't they? Nunchucks and throwing stars. You couldn't move in London for that for so many years. I remember you would get out of the underground and immediately get hit in the neck with a throwing star, beaten about the legs with a nunchuck. You would There were more cripples in London between the years of 1983 and 1987 than ever before.
Yeah, and it was all Time Art's fault.
It was all Asian cinema's fault, because obviously, like, human beings can't be trusted to watch a movie and not just go out and immediately imitate it.
Yeah, that's why we have the BBFC to tell us what to do.
That's why we have the MPAA. It's exactly the same thing. Because if we were just allowed to watch anything, who knows that I wouldn't go out into the street dressed as an Asian man and go hanging around warehouses asking about the master. I might do that. And then I might, like, hunt Vanity down and force myself on her sexually.
Yeah.
I might...
And that won't be good for anyone.
No.
Right, I'm looking now. Feature. What was it cut for? This work was cut to obtain this category of cuts. 1 minute 38 seconds were required.
1 minute 38 was cut out of this?
Yeah.
There's no, like... There's some action, sure, but there's really no violence in this whatsoever. Really.
No, it'd have been cut for the... I'm telling you, it'd be cut for the nunchuck scene.
Chinese connection. He has disguised himself in order to get...
I can't find it, but I bet it was cut for that.
Would you suddenly go, okay, I have to run off and, like, infiltrate the bad guy, or would you just nail her right there on the dance floor?
I don't know, he's torn, isn't he? Do I fuck her, or do I watch a bit more Bruce Lee? You're letting us down, buddy. Show them that we can... What's the word? I forgot what it's called. Can't even think about it.
See, that flower opening up there was to symbolise the flower of her vajayjay.
Yeah, that's what she was hoping would happen at that point.
Because she's still a virgin.
Yeah, she's never done it.
No.
Multitask, that's it. Multitask, Leroy. Shag a while watching Bruce Lee.
Yourself.
I just don't know. Is this like just a disco she runs? Like, what is this? I really don't understand. Is it a TV studio? Is it a disco? Kids are just allowed to wander in and out? Is she some sort of, like, neighbourhood nanny or something?
I think she's, like, sort of made a name there. She's like, I think she's probably just like a local celebrity.
But would it, like, if it was a TV, if it was anywhere that had all this equipment, there would be more security on the door than this. You wouldn't be able to get Mike Starr and old Baldo to just wander in.
Yeah, but she didn't want security there because she was hoping that she could fucking nail Bruce Leroy.
Yeah, but then you want to give the security something to watch.
Is this the security?
No, this is a totally different place. This is the fortune cookie warehouse.
Yeah.
Little Joe, you pay a blood. You can't even read the...
Look, they're calling each other blood. Oh, God. Who's that?
He's dressed himself up as his little brother.
What it look like?
Hey, my man. What it look like?
I think I could probably do a better voice than...
Hey, my man, what it look like?
Is that an English accent he's trying to do there?
I don't know. Being terribly racist.
My man, what it look like? What you want? I am the soul.
Should have turned up and gone, hello, young man, what it look like?
I brought you a pizza. With bean sprouts. You're Chinese, you like bean sprouts, don't you?
I brought you a pizza with tea on it and
rice.
Scones.
Egg chow mein on your pizza.
He was born in June 27th, 1964.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait.
On his birthday this year, I'm going to a wedding.
Are you going to his wedding?
I'm not going to his wedding.
Oh.
We all just look alike, my man.
He studied Chinese Goju Ryu, Taekwondo, and Jiu-Jitsu.
And he's good.
He studied Chinese Goju under martial arts legend and fight choreographer Ron Van Cleef.
Oh, Lee's brother.
Works as a martial arts trainer to the stars, including Madonna. I'm so glad he trained Madonna in the ways of martial arts. I can't tell you how happy I am about that.
Yeah, Vogue.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Crap.
Oh, he's got craps. That's not good. I had those the other week. Smelt. Here she is. Fucking woman personified. She is so gorgeous.
Are you in here?
He is, isn't he? No one to talk to you.
I didn't mean to say that bad.
If I directed this, they'd be at it by now.
Oh, you dirty, smooth-talking son of a bitch.
He's all about it, isn't he?
She's, what's she done? She's still working, by the looks of it. Oh, no, she's not.
Apparently, there was talk in 2008 about a remake where Samuel L. Jackson was going to be playing Sho Nuff and Rihanna was going to be playing Laura Charles.
Yeah, he was going to play Leroy.
Chris Brown.
Oh, yeah, that's never going to happen.
Yeah, several years have gone by and still no remake. Usually if a movie is in limbo for this long, it doesn't get made. People ask me every day, when is The Last Dragon remake happening? My answer has always been, not anytime soon. If it happens at all, it didn't happen in 2012. It's not looking good for 2013. Will 2014 be the year? In October 2012, in an interview with RZA from the Wu-Tang Clan, things were looking up. He said it was looking real positive. I don't know why anyone would want a Last Dragon remake.
No, they're going to cast somebody who's shit. RZA will probably cast himself.
But Samuel L. Jackson as Sho Nuff, no.
No. Probably offered him a sandwich. I'll do a motherfucker. Who would you have play Mike Starr's part?
I'd have Mike Starr. He's still about, isn't he?
I'd bring him back, yeah.
Or I'd have Seagal.
I'd have Seagal as what's it? Leroy.
Well, he can do the accent.
He can do the accent. Hey, my brother.
Mike Starr has got to have, like, just massive amounts of confidence. Because if you look like him, the last thing you do is go into acting. Do you know what I mean?
Look at him now. Jeez. He looked like a fucking... But he's worked consistently, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah. I guess they just need big Italian hoods.
How old is he?
He's got to be... The little bald guy at this point has got to be on some heavy cocaine.
Yeah. 63 Mike Starr.
Nice. Good work, Mike Starr. Good work.
197 credits, and he's got 7 coming up. Jeez.
It's sad about old Julius Carey, isn't it?
Julius Carey.
He died, didn't he?
Oh, did he?
Yeah, died in 2008.
Oh, that's a shame. Oh, that's not good. He was in the Adventures of Briscoe County.
He was. What's very odd is it says here he was married to Naomi and Kathy Smith.
He's married to 2 women?
No, it just says he was married to Naomi and Kathy Smith. Is that her name? My name is Naomi and Kathy, or is it a woman called Naomi and a woman called Kathy? Do they both have the last name Smith? I have no idea.
Sounds like a player. He was good in this, though.
very good in this. Yeah, he got pancreatic cancer.
Awesome.
There's no beating that. It really is a killer.
Just right here.
Little Street Blues.
He said his favourite role was playing Lord Bowler in Adventures of Briscoe County Jr.
Well, he got to work with a superstar that is Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, he did, yeah. And John Aston from the Addams Family.
Please, there is no master! You lie! No, it's true!
This is when it gets fucking sci-fi up in here. It just gets... It bypasses Star Wars at this point. when it goes in and finds out that the master's a computer. It's like fucking War Games or some shit.
This is some dumb guy.
Oh my word.
Look at that right there.
It's like the fucking Terminator.
It's like he's
Skynet.
It's like he's walked in on George Lucas's wank room.
Oh, filming in 3D. I'll come back and change something later.
Back with the sash.
You don't knock?
What if I had a woman in here?
That's a bloody nice home, isn't it? Right on the water there?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'd love to live there. And I'd like to have sex right by the big windows.
Yeah, I would as well with them two watching.
Every night.
Yeah, especially in watching them in with the Tash.
And I would
doing it.
And I would scream out the window, I hope you're watching! I hope you can see me! Really loudly.
Here. It contains everything.
He can see me. The guy with the Tash. I'm watching you right now.
No. He would be the one having sex in his little boat by the window, screaming really loudly. I hope you can see me, New York City. Look at my little ass.
There's no woman there. You're masturbating. I love myself.
He's fucking the pillow man.
Leroy comes and goes, I kicked the pillow man and something came out of him. Oh, you don't only worry about that.
But it was gooey. I filled pillow man with goo.
I cooked some up. It looked like pancake mix. Oh, don't do that. They're my unborn children.
I just like the idea of him being brazenly sexual in front of an open window, shouting really loudly, "You look at me now!"
Honestly, dancing, doing dancing like in flash dancing in front of the window, naked to Roy Orbison songs. He's like, "Oh, pretty woman, walking down the street."
You get in so much trouble for your Asian accent. People don't realise though that you're part Chinese.
They don't realise that, do they?
No. I'd love a cupboard full of just weapons.
That is an awesome little cupboard.
It is.
In the 80s, this was just like, oh, it's got stars, it's got knives.
It's got nunchucks. Do you suppose he goes into the hardware store? Yeah, I'm building a cabinet for all my semi-legal weaponry, and I'm looking for those little hooks.
Have you got any? Oh, no. Yeah, you're right. He's brilliant with locks.
He's great with padlocks.
I must do this alone.
He must do this alone. I think one good kick could probably knock that off. It's a bit flimsy, the wood, isn't it?
Either that, or you could just slide your cock in between it.
Yeah. Or use one of the axes.
Does he just want to take over the disco? I don't understand what's going on.
I think he probably wants the club. He's got a huge hair. Why does he take his wig off? I thought his wig looked really good.
Yeah. I couldn't tell it was a wig at all. I thought he'd suddenly miraculously grown hair overnight. Or maybe he shaved it for the rest of the film.
I wonder if a certain man was watching this and was like, I like the way he looks.
I too am losing my hair. I'm gonna wear a wig. This little kid is awesome. He should be the martial arts kid.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Where are you going? We already missed the second show.
Just come on.
Okay.
They don't take any weapons with them, though. That's the only problem.
Yeah. Why don't you take a gun with you?
Yeah, or a gun.
Wait. The master. Mate.
Why don't you take a bazooka? When I go somewhere, I like to take a bazooka.
I brought a landmine. I'm gonna throw it at you.
Brought a landmine. I like a landmine. That's fucking scary, isn't it?
Oh.
Although if I had a really big TV, I'd have that broadcast as well. Welcome to the gap in my teeth in 3D.
Climb through it.
We've got Caveman, we've got Madman, we've got Dead Man, and we've got Ninja Man. We've got Vincent Price.
Bane.
I see you the last dragon.
The game begin.
We've got Ninja Clown, look. Disco Fighter. Oh, who's that guy in the sports jacket?
Poor extra.
That's a Richard Norton, isn't it? I just showed up. I thought I'd show people what I could do.
Well, they've gagged up.
I love that Michael Starr actually... Oh, they got Che Guevara. Or as I like to call him, Gay Guevara. Gay Guevara. Or Gay Guevara.
Yeah. Oh, hello. He's a big bastard.
Yeah, Mike McShane.
Yeah. Oh.
Tasty.
I've got a splinter in my toe.
The guy modelled himself on that guy.
Yeah. I wish I was that guy in sweatpants. Here they come.
I like how this guy instantly learns martial arts.
Oh, all of a sudden he becomes the greatest fighter in the world.
Yeah. They just killed Robin, look, from Batman and Robin.
That's unfair.
There he is, flamenco fighter.
Kid's in the background.
The kid's in the background, he's learning as well now.
Yeah.
That's a young Iko Uwais, that's what that is.
Yeah.
Come on, you make it interesting with you.
He's not happy with anything, this guy, is he? Nothing that happens is any good at all.
See, in my film, if I'd have made it brutally realistic, I'd let him have like a couple of good kicks, that lad.
Yeah.
And then he turns around and sort of gives the thumbs up to Leroy. Somebody come along, just put him over his knee and just snap his back.
Yeah. It would be banned in 75 countries.
If that. What was that? I'd be like, it's realism.
Oh, we did the Cynthia Rothrock.
Oh, Three Stooges. Chain. Ooh.
This is a good fight, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh.
That's no way to treat Richard Grieco. What about that little dance move that they had together? They never worked that out any time in the movie, so did they just do that instinctively?
It's the Little and Odd show.
It's the two Crankies. And other obscure British references.
They need to make the martial arts kid like that.
Who is that guy in the background, and why is he not running up and hitting someone? He's just stood in the background, look. The moment he runs up, he gets beaten in the face. Who's that old guy with the pork pie hat that the guy was... The background extras is incredible.
That's like something that, you know, it's an Easter egg for somebody.
It is. Who's an old guy with a pork pie hat?
It looks like the guy from On the Buses.
Yeah. Oh, this is my favourite bit. Look at this dance move to get out of the rope. Look at that fighting, though. No, he's hitting me in the face. There we go. It's Mr.T. Santa Claus. It's Mr. T Santa. That's what it is.
It's an albino Mr. T.
Santa is just a huge fan of the A-Team. It's a bit of Benny Hill humour. I love the way that they're all like characters out of some some awful fight game from the 80s, like some Atari fight game. Now face the wrath of albino Mr. T. Look at him body popping. Look at him there.
The film should have just been him, really.
The little kid, he's awesome. That is, I say that's my. Although everyone loves Sho Nuff, and I do like Sho Nuff, that, however, with the extras, is my favourite scene in the whole movie. Just the fact that albino Mr. T showed up, that was incredible. Where did he come from? We never saw him audition or anything.
I'd love to see when he got cast for the film. Walked in and were like, I bet you can't use me, can you? Oh, I think we can.
But there was literally an old dude in a pork pie hat who looked like Charles Hawtrey being screamed at by...
Charles Hawtrey,
That's great.
Oh, hello.
Charles Hawtrey. That was my favourite scene in the whole movie.
It's a bit gritty now.
Yeah, they all have ready brack. They all quickly eat some ready brack. The more obscure British references we can make, the happier I am, I think. I don't think they had ready brack in the UK. In the US, rather.
Did they not?
I don't know if they had glowy ready brack. I think the idea would have been not to have missed with the first one. Then he wouldn't have been able to have got his hand on a gun. In fact, I have to say that the younger kids in this movie are my favourite thing about them, and I don't normally say that about films.
No, usually kids are well annoying in films.
But I love this dude. I love him. And I love the little Kung Fu Fighter Asia dude.
The little Kung Fu Fighter guys are the best.
He's a little body-popping Kung Fu master. This is well harsh as well. He picks him up and throws him right down on a metal thing, and his head makes a right clanging noise.
Yeah, see, I'd have brought the realism in on a spike.
You would have had his skull split in two.
Yeah.
Yeah, little demon baby scrawl out of it.
Ooh.
I would just tell him to shut up. Put a sock in it, pal. Stop screaming like a woman.
Cut back to the kid, his brains on that metal thing.
Yeah, it's his life seeping away before your very eyes.
Time Mark turns around and he says that. Tyre Mark turns around and he gets he goes, that's a great special makeup that is that you've used on that. Oh, it's not.
It's not, it's real. We actually killed a kid just now, right in front of you.
Yeah. Look at his brains on that.
This is like the end of Expendables 2. It's like the same setting and everything.
Yeah, but it's better.
Yeah.
It's better.
That's what Stallone was going for when he saw Expendables 2.
Yeah.
I really want to be. Please, comments.
Beware the hair. He looks like the bass player out of Slade, doesn't he?
Yeah. Is that what's it? This goes to 11.
Nothing like this on stage, screen, radio, TV, or cable, baby. This is an exclusive.
Shame no one's paying you or watching, or nobody understands why this is happening.
You just wasted your breath, mate.
Wasted your breath and your life.
See, this is it. This is the film. It's been building to this.
Yeah, it has been.
It'd be terrible, wouldn't it, if he just one punch knocked him down?
Yeah.
No. God.
If you'd watched the whole movie and it got to this point and Sho Nuff just stuck a fist right through his head.
he's like that little. His brother goes, he is the master.
And they looked around and went, next.
That little Chinese kid comes in and kicks his arse.
Yeah. He goes, I'm the master. Then runs off and starts body popping at a disco.
Yeah.
But Master, aren't you going to teach us the way?
Shut up and watch me dance.
What fingering vanity.
Well, that goes without saying. He's got a great look, isn't he, Julius Carey? He was a big fucker as well.
Yeah. Did he actually know karate and...
He didn't need to.
How tall was he?
7'8". He didn't really need to know martial arts. He just had the look, didn't he?
6'5".
That's what I said. 6'5". Oh, he's walking through the toilet. You should pull that, just flush.
Leroy's going for a quick poo.
Courtesy flush. Look at the piping on this track.
He opened the door and he got his trousers around his ankles. He's like, I'm pushing a poo out.
I'm trying to be quick. Yeah! I don't want to get a fissure. I don't want to get an anal fissure. Oh, he's
Do you think it was that easy, Leroy?
No. He's really a ghost. I ain't afraid of no ghost. I think you could probably do this Double Dragon and Big Trouble in Little China as a triple bill.
That'd be a good day to cinema, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. I've had my ready brack. That's a great effect, isn't it?
It is.
That took animators back in the day. That took animators 7 years to do this one sequence.
Yeah. This film was originally started in 1920.
Yeah.
With Laurel and Hardy in the lead.
Well, Oliver Hardy played this guy's role.
I don't know, Wally. It's another fine mess you've got, isn't it?
Do we really need to be dragons, Ollie?
When I say, who's the master?
Look at him able to do the one eye closed, the one eye open. I would go, what are you saying? Sho Nuff. What? Is that a name? What is that?
What does it mean? Is it just his name?
I thought it meant like sure enough.
Yeah.
Sure enough, here I am.
Come on, ringside.
It's not a very kick-ass name, though, is it?
No. Should have called himself
Big Cock.
Groin Smasher.
Big Cock.
Yeah.
Who's the master? Me, Big Cock. Jeffrey Big Cock.
So just call you Jeff. Just call me Jeff if you want.
Just call me Jeff. Or Alan. Alan Big Cock.
I'm Colin Cock. Big Cock. Colin Big Cock.
I'm Derek Massive Balls.
Drown him! For Christ's sake, will you drown him?
You saying Sho Nuff?
It's short for Simon.
So just call you Simon. I'd rather you didn't.
I love this song.
Yeah.
That's playing. You are the last dragon. I do want the soundtrack of this movie.
Yeah, it's a great soundtrack.
Just so I can sample this bit. You have not looked inside your ass.
He's getting blown by a prostitute in front of that window.
Love that.
When he's there. That was great, that water effect.
Yeah,
Perfect
Timotei.
circle. Yeah. Oh.
Have also had ready break for lunch.
I've also had Weetabix. I'm a greedy bastard.
Oh, you can really hear him breaking his fingers there.
Yeah. Oh, it's like I'm drunk. How many arms has he got?
He's got 7 arms at least.
Yeah. He's not only the master, he's an octopi.
And he can paint an apartment in one afternoon with that technique.
Rip his cock off if he had a wank, though.
You'd never actually get a nicely finished painted apartment because they throw paint everywhere.
Yeah, and it'd only be in circles.
It'd only be all over the place.
Great effects for the time.
It's wonderful effects. It's beautiful effects. I love it.
I hope that they re-release this in 3D.
Yeah. I hope. No, I'm serious. If we do ever make a movie, which maybe we will one day, if we do ever make a movie, I'm having these effects in the movie. End of story.
Oh yeah.
I'm having this song in there as well.
Yeah.
I love this. You are the last dragon. Oh, someone's burst a steam pipe in the background. That's going to cost him.
Yeah. Or Vanity's farted.
Yeah. There's no way to treat Cat from Red Dwarf.
Ow! I've been traveling around the cargo bays. Ow! How do I look? I look amazing.
Take your final bow, scum sucker.
Oh no. He's dead. Imagine if he just died.
If he just died. And then the last scene of the movie was just him violently abusing Vanity and the small child.
Yeah. With the corpse of Leroy watching him.
Yeah.
And then he fucks the bullet hole. You'd be like, you can walk out of the cinema, wouldn't you, 1985 going, I didn't expect that.
Didn't expect that.
Do you know what? I was not expecting that ending.
I would have spat the bullet at him with supreme dragon force.
I'd be wicked if he just takes the bullet out of his mouth and just starts pushing it through his fucking head.
Yeah. Right into the ball bit.
I've never seen anything like that before in my life. I mean, anything. No, wait. Listen, I'll tell you what. We can make a deal. We can make a lot.
I don't want to play Peter Pan in your twisted movie.
All right, you can have him go foreign and domestic.
I can really lift him too far off the ground.
I can fly. I'm a little flying ball man. The cops were here quickly.
We've been looking all over for you.
Who are these people?
I've never seen these before. Oh, that's a hairdresser.
That's the hairdresser.
Yeah. I bet that is like, oh, well done, Leroy. What are you going to go and do now? I'm going to go and mouth fuck Vanity.
Mr. Nuff. Look at that.
Me and my friend, Mr. Nuff, we were just walking through this warehouse. And then all of a sudden, this kid came along and went, do you want to play Peter Pan? And I said, yeah, it sounds like fun. And then he started a chain up my ass. And then I was being hanging from the...
Look at this. They all this must have been embarrassing when they all showed up at the nightclub and had all decided to wear the same outfit.
Yeah,
isn't that the worst when you go to a disco and you're like, oh, I'm worn the same as everyone else, look.
Oh, we all look like a cricket team.
We all look like some weird Christian cult. or a day outing of chefs.
It's like the Christmas do at Gordon Ramsay's place.
There's Anthony Worrell Thompson, look.
She's here.
She's got... Oh, look at her. God,
she's moist.
You would just do things, wouldn't you? And they wouldn't be legal.
Yeah. Definitely involve a ferret.
Holly Hunter? Yeah, flick your hair back, love. I was going to say it looks stupid.
You dirty little bastard. She's like, yeah, do you want to try anal?
Just like it being a day outing of chefs. Now whip us up a souffle. I'm hungry.
I want a motherfucking burger.
Oh. Executive producer Berry Gordy.
I don't think anybody dies in that film, do they?
Nope.
I don't know.
Right, except Mike Starr's credibility.
Yeah. And Sho Nuff don't die, does he?
No. Well, you never see him again.
No. Nasty scar on her face.
Yeah. I don't think putting glitter in it was the wisest move.
Yeah.
We'll get infected.
It affected her. Look at her age. She's got a bit of grey at the front.
Yeah. I like this song as well.
Do you reckon he banged her on set?
Yeah. I was surprised that it didn't go full, like, Salo or Caligula here, and he didn't just start really just abusing her vagina, just violently in front of everybody.
Yeah. I'll teach you some moves.
Yeah.
He's
What are
like,
they
she's my
dancing to?
woman, Leroy, she's my woman.
See, he's trying to take her then. She's like, I've got to hold on because I'm not good with platforms.
Right now, if those wires broke and they come crashing into the floor, and I go, oh, 2 people do die.
This
It was all for nothing.
This is love-making music, this is.
Yeah. You just know they're going up there to get fucking dirty.
And William H. Macy is underneath the bed because he was like trying to find something.
Yeah.
Like, trying to find his jacket or something. And he doesn't realise, so he has to lie there while they go at it.
Oh, jeez, I was there all night.
Because she's a virgin and he's a virgin, they do it once, they get like the bad, and then they go again right away. He doesn't have time to leave.
Yeah, it's really awkward, and he keeps saying it's sorry a lot. I don't mean to do this. She's like, no, just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. You're going in the wrong hole, and he goes, am I?
It just cuts to William H. Macy's face rolling his eyes. We've all been there. Oh, wait a minute. Some Flash Gordon sound effect, and then it kicked into funk overdrive.
The fuck? Who the fuck?
Well, that was incredible.
Great film.
Love it. Thanks to Skip Starkey.
Yes.
And Kevin Franklin Geeb.
What's his name?
David Tickerton. David.
Push low.
Do you think his wife used to say to him, go on, David, tick it in?
Just
a tip.
Yeah. Furco. The Last Dragon logo designed by Terry Lamb.
Terry Lamb is a good friend of Shia LaBeouf. Original soundtrack album available on Motown Records and cassettes.
Dwight David.
Inside You, performed by Willie Hutch.
Oh, I bet it is.
Yeah. Willie Hutch. Oh, here we go. Bit more DeBarge. Dirty Books, performed by Faith Prince. Written by Nonnie Thompson. Good old Nonnie Thompson.
Nonnie.
I want to see your dirty books. I want to see them now. Show me your centerfold and your dirty books. I want to touch myself. Get out. That's the lyrics.
Is this a real song? You don't write it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Rhythm of the Night.
Dirty Books, produced by John Small.
Tyre Mark. Vanity.
Yeah.
Chris Burney.
Julius Carey the 14th. Faith and Prince were in this movie, both of them.
Leo O'Brien.
I thought they were B.J. Barry, who
yeah, my favourite.
Doesn't he just?
Chaz Parliamentary's in it.
Really?
Yeah. Hood 2.
I didn't see him.
Yeah. William W.H. Macy.
Yeah. I'm actually listening to this music.
Yeah, the music's really good.
It's really good. Last Dragon. Boo, 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 boo. I'm going to leave now, and I'm going to do a tour of the sites, the shooting locations of The Last Dragon.
I don't blame you.
That's what I'm going to do right now.
Just go and start knocking on doors. I wouldn't go and find out where it was filmed. I'd just go round, knocking on doors, going, was The Last Dragon filmed here?
No, it wasn't. Okay, thank you. I'll go to the next house.
I want proof.
Are you Chaz Parliamentary?
He was in The Last Dragon. Who's the master? Would you fuck off? Who's the master?
Who's the master? Apparently, just to follow up from our earlier conversation about Ken Lamplu and the Expendables of Action Nerds, Ken has actually written back, Expender Nerds, it would be an honour and a pleasure. Count me in.
Oh. Maybe I'll get Kenny Baker interested.
What?
Don't you want a certain air of authenticity about it? I'm going to have a word with Ronnie Corbett.
Is Kenny Baker a well-known action nerd then?
Well, he was in Time Bandits. In Time Bandits. Maybe we'll get Terry Gilliam to direct it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Just don't know why you get Kenny Baker.
That'd be great. I'd love to ring his agent and go, is Kenny Baker's agent? Yeah, why? What's up? I've got a proposition for Kenny that will knock his fucking socks off.
It's called the martial arts kit. Do you think Kenny can play 8 years old?
Well, that was fun, man. I enjoyed the hell out of that.
That was a good night's recording.
It was. That was fantastic. Loved it. 4 hours we've been going.
I know.
But there was that big gap in the middle when I had to go kill that hooker.
Ah, well, it needs must.
Yeah. She buzzed the door. She was like, hi.
Basically asking for it.
Selling my vajayjay for 50 cents a pop. And I was like, I can do one better than that. I can kill you and wear your skins. That's what I did.
Yeah.
I think it's only fair.
That's life.
Well, that's life. That's a lot of people say.
Get Berry Gordy on the phone. Why haven't I got a record contract? That's what I want to know.
I think you should do a cover version of The Last Dragon.
Yeah.
With a ukulele.
Yeah. It's good. I enjoyed it.
It's good. Good night.
Good show. I think Sho Nuff.
Sho Nuff. Is it good? Sho Nuff.
It's enough for the show.
It is enough for the show.
Sho Nuff.
Sho Nuff.
I prefer the female counterpart, Sho Muff.
Oh, yeah.
She's great. She wears a dress with a V in the front.
Yeah. And she puts loads of clips in her hair and headlamps on her tits. Gorgeous bitch.
I'm going to change my name to Sho Muff. I think I make more money that way.
Oh, wear a nun's habit.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you dirty fucking...
Oh, yeah. Nun's habit.
Don't make a habit of it, though.
I'm trying to break the habit. Trying to break the habit and fuck it.
Is that a joke?
What?
I've been shagging a lot of nuns lately.
I'm trying to break the
habit.
Yeah, probably. No, Kenny Baker was apparently there at the read-through, but he must be in the R2-D2 costume already, because there's R2-D2 in a box behind J.J. Abrams, and that's where they put Kenny Baker.
That's horrible. Get in there now.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I can't breathe in there. Get in the box, Kenny. Fucking martial arts legend like that, and you stick him in a box.
Yeah.
I just don't think there's any respect nowadays.
No.
That's the problem. I know Bruce Lee was very adamant that he wanted to work with Kenny Baker.
He was.
Jackie Chan has said that he'll only do the Expendables 4 if Kenny Baker's in it. Steven Seagal, that famous interview where they said about Michael Jai White and everybody, and he says, "Can I laugh in your face?" He went, Kenny Baker, and he went, "Kenny Baker, I fucking love that guy. He's the greatest martial arts master I've ever seen. He got a golden glow." And Kenny Baker was the first choice for the raid.
Apparently,
Did you know that?
apparently, and thanks ever so much for today. It's been fun, and I'll put that up tomorrow.
Excellent, dude. No, it's been really good fun. As always.
I like it, so I like it. All right, dude, take care.
See you later. Have a good night, buddy.
You too, man. Bye-bye.
There are men, and then there are second unit podcast men. The podcast you've just been listening to is part of the Second Unit Podcast Network. Find all of our shows at 2upn.blogspot.com or on Facebook under the Second Unit Podcast Network. Our fantastic list of shows include Drunk on VHS, We Came from the Basement, No Budget Nightmares, The After Movie Diner, Dr. Action and the Kick-Ass Kid, and Bloodbaths and Boomsticks. Take one podcast into the shower. Don't be a blithering idiot, Alan. We can give you the multiple podcast cleansing system all in one place that your hair deserves. Our programming is available across all platforms from iTunes to Podomatic, TalkShoe to Stitcher, so you have absolutely no excuse. Listen today, and a free naked person of your choice will be shipped from Thailand to your door in a matter of weeks. The Second Unit Podcast Network, bringing you the action and leaving the boring stuff to the other guys. Bloody hell. Who does a girl have to blow around here to get a decent beverage?